gonna move.
Hello! Hello, everyone!
Hello!
Hello!
It is a dead morning elf and a nighttime.
We got nighttime succubus, daytime elf.
At our respective and proper times. You do not see a succubus at early hours. I don't think so, at least.
Oh gosh, I tried being a morning person. It's hard.
It is. I feel like I see some people who are like really struggling to wake up like at 8 or 9, and they're like, no, I can't. I have to wait till the sun actually goes down a little bit, then I wake up.
Oh my gosh. I hope everyone's having a good night, a good day, wherever you are in the world.
Indeed. Night,
Thank you so much,
morning,
Space.
afternoon,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
The next day. I don't know. I don't think anyone's like a day ahead of me.
Yeah. Ray in the future. Thank you so much, Space. Thank you so much. And thank you, Cheers 3. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Sorry, I muted because I coughed a bit.
Oh no, it's okay. No worries at all. I was kind of thinking. I guess we could introduce ourselves too, or.
Oh, that's true. Right. Who goes first?
Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do.
Hello. Well, people from my side already know me, but hello everyone from Taddy's side. My name is Ray. You don't have to say the back name because I've seen people struggle with it, so don't worry about it. I'm an illustration major, studying in Japan. I usually stream art and mostly Final Fantasy games, but that's pretty much me. Nice to meet you, question mark.
Yay! Patchy. Ray's super cool, everyone. I feel like Ray was like one of the first people I met in the VTuber community.
That's true. I think when you were like starting to pop around, I remember like I think I knew you from like emo, and I'm just like, oh, yay. we have a new person. I'm like, oh, interesting.
Yay! Oh gosh. I was gonna say I feel like it's been so different from like I guess when like VTuber stuff was first starting out to like compared to now.
God. Yeah, it used to be like way more simpler. Now it just feels like it's so complicated.
It kind of does. I guess I'll introduce myself for everyone on your side. Hello everyone. My name is Tane. I am a succubus VTuber. I am an artist. I play a variety of games, and I also do ASMR. And I work as a teacher in real life. Hello.
A teacher at day, a succubus at night.
Exactly. Oh my. Wow.
But yeah, I think like when Tane first like came around, I'm like, oh, I don't see a lot of people using 3D models, so this is like a rare occurrence to me. So I'm just like, oh. Yeah, I think back then people who were using 3D was kind of like less than 2D, and then now there's like more 3D and then like there's more 2D, so I'm like, oh, there's a lot of 2D and 3D models now. But like back then you kind of can like count with like your fingers like of like how much people you know are using like a certain model, and
that's
I feel
true.
like 3D back then wasn't as popular as now. Like everyone's getting a 3D now because like you know, after like the 2 years of like the VTuber craze starting, I feel like they have enough money to make it 3D.
It's actually rather interesting. Sometimes I feel like there's more people getting like 2D as well. I've seen some people start with 3D, some people start with 2D. It's like, I guess it's like, depending on preferences, I guess, or what was available or accessible to whoever at that time.
Yeah, I think the people who got like 3D models like earlier on instead of a 2D model is because like during that time like the Vroid like customization was like starting out, and I think a lot of people were interested in there, and like 2D was already like having like a certain price point.
Yeah.
So I think it was like a scary build in a sense.
That's true. So the model that I'm using currently right now, I guess like my default one is Vroid. I think the person who did it did a fantastic job. Some people can't tell that it's Vroid.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, is this Vroid? No, it has to be Vroid, but I'm like, is it really Vroid?
And oh my gosh, everyone, Ray did her own art and everything for her model, and I think that's amazing. I feel like everyone who can like make their own like Ray emu and people, like, I think that's like fantastic.
You know, the thing is, sometimes you gotta save money.
Yeah.
As a student, you gotta save money. So if I can't draw it, then my wallet's just gonna disappear, and I wouldn't be able to stream because I wouldn't be able to like pay for other things.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever we do to like, yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Because I guess for the time, yeah, the model that I'm currently using was more affordable to me. So yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I would have went for like a Vroid as well, because I think during that time it was the most affordable. Like Some Life 2D, like at least prices in Indonesia was affordable, but I'm so picky with like my art, and I'm picky about people like if like I want a model, since like it's an investment and like it doesn't like go as like I intended. I feel like, oh no, I have to stick with this for like a while until I have money to do things again. So I'm like, I can do this myself.
Yeah.
And my first model, the cutting and everything, horrible. But it functioned, so I still I still like that model a lot. But now, ever since I drew, like every year I draw like a new model, I've kind of gotten used to it.
I thought it was really cute that you had like the arm out and everything. It looked like you were like teaching people stuff like with like.
I know, everyone kept saying, so when's the arm returning? I'm like, okay, listen, here's the reason why the arm doesn't return. I couldn't draw hands anymore that way, so I'm like,
oh my gosh.
I just like hands down. We're not coming back to that for a while until I figure out how to draw hand anatomy.
Hands are hard. See, everybody, hands are just difficult for everyone. If somebody says they're good at drawing hands, they're lying.
Those are people who can draw hands. I respect the most.
I don't know if you feel this way, but I have an easier time drawing feet than hands. How do you feel about feet? I guess for like anatomy wise.
I've only drawn feet like with like toes once.
Oh, okay.
And so I can't really say anything because I only drew like front view for like my 3.0. Like there was like I wanted to wear like sandals, like beach sandals, and I'm like, okay, that means I'm exposing my toes. I'm like, oh. This is fine, but if you ask me to draw like feet in a different angle, I'm probably gonna be like, I'm just gonna like, crop it out and like say maybe she's like, dipping her toes in water so you don't see the feet.
Sorry, not to be weird about like a feet question or anything, I guess, but yeah.
No, it's okay, because like even the thing I'm drawing now, the hands aren't shown. You can see the limbs and stuff, but the hands aren't shown. The feet, they're like covered with shoes and like covered with a long skirt, so
that's smart.
You don't see anything. I just try to make sure I don't have to draw it.
See, Ray's big brain, like you just pick poses that when you don't have to draw the thing you don't want to draw.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh gosh. Yeah, so I guess we met through like Emu and like a few other people, I guess like around that time, and I feel like there's been so many cool people. Like I feel like there's a lot of people who like, I guess when they got into like the VTuber like stuff and everything, like there's so many talented people.
I know. I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm like, even though I'm still in university, so I'm not exactly that old, but I feel old in the community because I can't keep up with all the new people. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
who are you? There's another one? What do you mean there's like 6 debuts at the same day?
What do you mean there's another? Yeah. Oh gosh, I think there was like, I think one weekend, I think there was like, I think like 4 or 5 debuts in like one day, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, because you kind of like you never know what you're gonna like miss out from like meeting new people, but at the same time, my brain capacity to like handle 6 debuts is no. So I just end up not watching and like just wait until they kind of grow out and like okay, they're pretty interesting. I'll watch their content from now.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I guess for like some VTubers who like I guess turned into VTubers or I guess they were already content creators and then went VTuber. I feel like it's kind of nice to like know what kind of stuff they were making beforehand, I guess, or.
True. But I guess the newer VTubers now, they have more budget than when I started.
True.
And I'm like, oh god, all these high budget. I'm like, is this the standard of the VTubing community now? I'm like, oh shoot. I started with like okay, here's the funny thing of when I started. So I had like a model rig, but I was using a laptop, like an old laptop. I'm like, okay, the model runs. This should be fine. And I pressed like stream. And I was using a Mac laptop, like an old one. So that was bad for like streaming in general. So when I pressed start, my model could not like move at all.
Oh no. Was it like the CPU or something like that, or?
Yeah, the RAM wasn't enough as well. So I'm like, oh okay, I guess I'm a PNG for like God knows when until I actually have to build a PC.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh gosh.
It was really funny because like all like even like me like showing my drawing was like hell because that lagged so badly. So and I didn't have a microphone as well. I was using like those kind of like not like you put it in the headphone jack like and then you just clip it on your shirt. So every time I move, because I move a lot when I draw, all you hear is just like my hair.
Oh, hair ASMR. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I think I didn't really have like a fun to make overlays and stuff. I didn't really know graphic design that well, so I made like a scuffed logo. I just like drew it on like Clip Studio Paint, and all my overlays was yellow. So every time someone came into my stream, they're like, "Damn, it says bright at the sun here. It's yellow." I'm like, I'm sorry. I like the color.
Oh, Ray radiates the sun.
I toned it down. I'm like, now the yellow becomes like an accent, but like I don't want to burn people's eyes anymore.
You have a really nice color palette, yeah, with the yellow, like the like kind of very like pale blue. It's really it comes together really nicely.
Yeah, I really like yellow and blue a lot. So I was like
so
determined
much.
to put
Captain
yellow
Actually,
somewhere that doesn't like hurt people's eyes.
Thank you so much, Captain Actually. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 12 months. Thank you for the 1 year. Thank you. Also, I guess I don't know if I want to assume, but I feel like it might be the case for both of us. I guess we're a little bit like maybe more introverted, I think, for like the community and everything, or.
Oh yeah, I like there's an extent of how much I can talk with people, and like I think in the first like several months I had like this adrenaline of like, oh my god, this is amazing, all these new things, all these new people. So most people thought I was extroverted because I was just like exploring here and there, which people would like, which I would understand. But sometimes when you're like, I don't know, for me, like if I'm interested in something as an introvert, like really interested, I tend to switch into like an extrovert because of how I enjoy it, and I just forget the things around me. But then when I start to realize things, I'm like, oh okay, there's a proper thing here, there's a grind here, left and right, and I'm like, oh okay, I'm gonna go back to my show.
Oh yeah, I feel that because I also get kind of like maybe not overwhelmed, but I have like a social battery. I can only like maybe talk for so much during the day and everything, and like you said, if there's like a topic or something that I'm really interested in, it's like, oh yeah, then I won't shut up about it.
But But yeah, I guess so, because like I wanted to meet more people back then, but I was like also always intimidated because like sometimes, you know, like those kind of tweets where like I would love to collab with my mutuals. I'm like,
oh yeah,
I would too, but what do we do?
Yeah, true. Like I feel like it's nice to have like some connection or like some common ground to like talk about things, I guess. Or
yeah, because I'm not exactly like a gamer, so here's the funny thing, like after I started streaming, that was also the same time I made a Steam account.
Oh, okay.
So because I've never played like PC or like computer games in general. I've been only playing with like the Switch or like at least like consoles, so I didn't know anything that people were playing, and I'm like, what game is that? Like, you've never played this game? I'm like, no.
Oh.
I think like games I played back then was like, when I first started, it was like Terraria. I didn't know that was a thing. And there was Stardew as well. And I'm like, oh, we have these games? And alas, it could not run in my laptop.
Oh no, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm sorry.
Darn technology. Yeah. I remember there. I guess around that time there were some people who were making posts saying like, oh, am I supposed to like play games or am I supposed to do this and stuff? But I feel like, yeah, I guess everyone just kind of like does what they want though, for whatever they want to, I guess, do creatively or gaming wise, or yeah.
Yeah. So I think I feel like it's just easier for me to like actually collab with people who do art, because like we all know what to do. If we have no games, we just draw and like do our work, because most artists on Twitch, they have work to do.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like, oh bruh, I have commissions, or I have this I should work on, or anatomy practice or something.
Yeah.
And it never ends.
It really never ends. So like even like today I was like, you know, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna draw. Like, even if we say like, oh, we should plan something just equals to like 99% of the time drawing. That's most definitely gonna happen, because we have to do our work, but we also want to like interact and like hang out, so we just ended up talking and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh gosh. So I guess here's a question for artist stuff.
Ooh.
When did you start doing traditional art, and when did you start doing digital art?
Okay, traditional art wise, I've been doing it since I was like literally a toddler, because my parents, they're both involved in the creative industry, so anytime they do something, I would imitate them. So when they saw that I had interest in like art, they put me into like a crayon class and like an acrylic class. So I started out painting before actually doing like anime illustrations and stuff like that, but and then I shifted to like watercolor and Copic when I was in like middle school, because my mom gave it as a present. For some reason she could find like really cheap Copics that were actually like official for like a very good price. Like I think,
that's cool then.
How much is a Copic marker these days?
Oh my gosh, Ray, do you want me to tell you how much one marker goes for in Canada?
How much is it now in Canada?
It's probably $8 to $9.
Okay, so here's the amazing thing my mom did. She's like, I have a good birthday present for you. I'm like, what? These markers? I'm like, oh, okay, how much can I buy? You can buy as much as you want. I'm like, are you sure? And then I asked the lady, it's like, hey, how much is one Copic marker? It's like, oh, one is $3. I'm like, you joking?
Oh my gosh.
You joking? And then I saw online like everyone complaining about comics is so expensive. It's now up to $7. I'm like, wait, how did I get $3?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so back then, like, even it's still like I think I bought like 100 plus because of it. Because of how cheap it was, and until this day it still serves me well. It's just that buying the refills are now more expensive.
Yeah, that's actually what I've been trying to get my hands on, refills, because I have a lot now, but I can't find a source to get, I guess, refills in like North America.
Yeah, I think it's harder to like get refills like when you're not in Japan, because in Japan you just go to like Tokyo Hands or like Kinokuniya, and you just nab like a refill, or there's also like this there's what was it called? I think there was like a near Akiba. There's like a stationery store where they just specifically have Copic stuff, and I always go there if I really needed stuff. But
oh, that's good.
yeah, and then for digital, I think my dad got me like a very like, it was a how small? I don't know. In centimeters it would be like around 15, 16 centimeters of like a little tablet. It's like a baby tablet, like the ones that doesn't have a screen. And
oh, those ones, yeah.
Yeah, and my dad was like, "Oh, you should try to use this for digital." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll try." And then like I couldn't do it, so I gave up. And then I went to the States for a holiday once because my brother was interested in going abroad for university. So we were just looking around the country, and I think that was around the time Wacom Cintiq came out, like the first one, and I found like a discounted version in like a secondhand store, and my dad was like, "Interesting. We don't have this in Indonesia, because like usually if you buy this from Indonesia from America, you would get like taxed like 11% plus." So my dad's like, "Okay, why don't we just get this so you can try playing around with it?" I'm like, okay. And then I think that's when I started like doing digital, like around 2015. No, was it 2015 or 14? Around those years. So it's not too like long time ago. It was during my middle school age.
That's amazing. So you were able to like get a lot of art supplies, since you said like your parents are in the creative field and stuff. That's so cool.
Yeah, because it helps with them with like testing things out, because they usually do their work traditionally, but they had to like, it was too much to like document all the work, so they were testing it out but also like giving it to me to like play around. So they're like, interesting, this Cintiq works, okay, maybe I should get an extra one. And that's like my dad going, I'm like, okay, and like thinking about that, I'm like, okay. And then he was about to get it, then the iPad came out, and it's like, no, my life is with the iPad now. It's a bit I don't know, I now don't use my Cintiq as well. It's really old. And you have like these 3-in-1 wires, and if one wire doesn't work, everything doesn't work, and they don't actually resell
oh shoot,
3-in-1 wire anymore. So I'm like,
was it only for like that one older model? I can't remember. I think mine's like an HDMI or something, I think, or I don't, something like that.
Yeah, so like it is only for that model, and I tried to find a replacement and it wasn't there, so that that died. And it was really heavy to carry around because you need a power outlet.
Oh yeah.
So that wasn't fun. So I ended up stopping using that in like 2000.
Oh my gosh, Panther, thank you so much.
I think I stopped using it 2017. That was around the time I
thank you so much for gifting to Heiwon. Thank you.
For, like, good.
Oh my god.
That's when I started to get like the new, like the, what was it, repurposed iPad, the one that works with the Apple Pen. There was like a small version of it, and it was like, I think it was like no more than, and it was less than 400 USD.
Okay.
So I thought like, oh, an iPad repurposed to use the Apple Pencil, I think that's pretty good. So I used that, and Lord behold, using a small iPad with CSP is not a fun ride. You only had like half the screen of the iPad to work with.
Oh shoot, yeah, that's true.
So people were asking, how the hell are you drawing with such a small screen? I'm like, listen, as long as I can see something, I can zoom in.
that is true, yeah.
Eventually I got the iPad Pro because I needed a bigger screen, and it's way better.
Yeah, gosh, I feel like the iPad Pro has been like so helpful for so many people, especially with like Procreate. I don't have an iPad, but it looks really amazing for so much you can do with Procreate.
Yeah, Procreate's really fun. I always sketch there because it reminds me of traditional art, and that feels nice to me.
There's something really nice and like that nice tactile feeling with traditional art. Let's see. I see that Zero Shift asked a question. Oh my god, my voice for us. What is the lifespan of a drawing tablet? I feel like I guess it kind of just depends on maybe what you would want to upgrade with or use. Or I guess how much they improve on like the drivers and stuff
like
over time, I guess, is the support that it gets.
There's like driver stuff you have to think about, and also like I think in general tablets with those screens would last a lifetime as long as the drivers like support it.
Yeah.
But tablets with screens have less lifespan. I'm pretty sure it has a less lifespan because of the amount of like cables you need.
Thank you so much, Trenton. Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you.
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Wait, let's see. iPads are not recommended. If you're using Clip Studio Paint in a small iPad, it might be frustrating.
5 months with best
If you're using Clip Studio in an iPad Pro, it's still bearable as long as you don't have your like
thank you again. Thank you.
Like setup like mine's where I show everything. Like I've seen people have like a simpler setup where they will always like toggle everything, and I have to see it or else I forget where it is. So I don't toggle mine, just leave it all in the left side.
It's it's kind of interesting. I kind of want to share my own history, I guess, with like drawing tablets.
Ooh, yeah.
But I guess on the topic of traditional art, I also started drawing and stuff like when I was like really, really young. I feel like it was really fun to paint and do lots of things like inside. I feel like it's pretty normalized, I guess, in Canada to do like a lot of sports and like winter activities and stuff, but all I wanted to do was stay inside and like just draw.
I felt that.
To the point that like sometimes even I guess like teachers or people would be like, well, isn't it lonely just like drawing? It's like, no, it's fun. And I feel like there was just like such a nice aesthetic like when it came to like anime characters with like the bright like, I don't know, shoujo Sailor Moon eyes and like Cardcaptor Sakura and like that kind of stuff. But I guess like for digital drawing though, I had my first like the small one, the ones like without the screens and everything, in high school. It was a Wacom, but I don't think it was the bamboo because I got the bamboo after. But it was like a very, very small one that I had on my desk. And I did start with Photoshop, but
oh god,
yeah, I felt like all the things in Photoshop were very overwhelming, so I only used like a few select like tools. I feel like I have like kind of like a better understanding of it now, but like when you first open Photoshop, it's like, oh gosh, what is all this?
Oh my god.
But then later on, let me see, I'm trying to think. I got a Huion. It was like I think it was like a 19-inch one, and I saved up for it, and that was like after university, so I went like quite a long time without drawing because I really had to focus on university. Let's see. But for the Huion, it was kind of interesting because that's when Huion was first starting, and the glass on the tablet was very reflective. And the colors from the computer, or I guess like the monitor from the tablet, the colors were off, so every time I would draw skin it would turn out like orange, and I still have those drawings.
Oh my god.
I didn't really know how to color correct because I think at that time I was using Psy, but I think I learned how to color correct after, but it was like, oh god. Let's see. After that Huion though, I sold it. And I remember I had to actually email the person the drivers because they didn't have the drivers publicly on the website. They would email you the drivers. Back when Huion was still new. And then after that...
I wonder which tablet I got. I'm pretty sure it wasn't... What was it? Small tablet... Orange bottom... was it? I need to find it.
Oh.
What is it? Drawing. No, I don't. Is it? I think it was like the really early versions of Into Us where it really couldn't do much.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, I think I had a lot of, or I think I still have quite a few friends that still use their Into Us. It's like very long-lived.
I feel like the new one now is like really good because like it's smooth, but like the one I had back then was just so.
Wasn't that great?
God. It wasn't that great. Wait, hold on. I got rated, and their art is insane. What in the world?
Whoa! Welcome.
Wait.
Raiders, hello.
Wait, I'll put it on your Discord if you want to see.
Oh, sure.
I was practicing anime aesthetic. You're nailing it. That's insane. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to my stream.
Yeah, here, let me see. I think I have your stream open too. I'll take a look. Oh my gosh, that's freaking gorgeous.
Hey yo, this.
Oh my gosh.
This is hard. Wow. Wait, I'm gonna.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna check.
Here,
Wait.
here. I'm gonna.
I need to see you work. There's no. Oh my god! I need to.
let me follow
Thank
and
you.
let me. Yeah.
Thank you.
There's something. Oh my gosh, really nice about like that illustration work. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Wait, we're sharing art? No. I got rated. That's why I'm asking for their art. It's an art tax. You raid me and I see you streaming art. I demand art tax.
I feel like that's kind of the thing that I feel like for most art streams it's like, oh, you're doing art, I want to see your art.
But that is man, I like it when people can. Oh, thank you for giving us something. I really like it when people can like paint, but like still keep it like rough.
Yeah.
But it's clean. I'm like.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. That this is something that I want to work towards. I feel like I still do like a lot of like cell shaded kind of stuff, and I want to get more painterly, I guess. Or
I've been trying, but like my understanding of like using like different colors and like lighting and stuff is still pretty weak. I feel like I'd have to like work on it for a while because mine's like the thing that and I learned like. How do you say it? I kind of like improved in art from like 2020 to like until now because I had like I think around 6 months I was like getting tutored by X Trident.
Oh my gosh!
Which I met through streaming.
their art is amazing.
I know. So I was like really confused because like out of nowhere, like who this person following me? And then it was I'm like, why is this person with good art following me? I was so confused. And eventually got to know him, and then like I told him like, hey, can you teach me how to be better?
Oh my gosh, that's what I would like. I would like some like art senpais to be like, what can I do to improve, and like what techniques or what things should I learn? How do I do this in Clip Studio Paint and like etc. Aw, that's amazing.
Yeah, and I was the only one who kind of like stuck with like the homeworks and stuff. Like I think I had like other people who also asked like, hey, can you give me like a homework to help me improve to like X? But I was the only one who kind of like did it for like a good while until like university like threw a bus at me and I couldn't like continue, which I was really sad about because I didn't want to waste someone's time of like helping me improve because it was showing results than whenever I was quote unquote learning in university. So.
I see.
So yeah, after that point, I haven't learned with him anymore. But like the lessons are like engraved in my brain. So like I still like improve here and there, like very slowly, but not as drastic as when I was learning with X, which is insane to think about. Yeah,
that's interesting.
The one thing that he always told me is that my understanding of like light and dark, basically like the the contrast and stuff, where you want to put the lighting, it's always the same lighting, it's always the same angle. That's why it has no depth in like my art, which is something that I need to learn eventually, but I end up like regressing sometimes to how I usually color. And then add the lighting at the end with like overlays and stuff, and then fix it.
Overlay. Everyone, overlays are just
Overlays are a saving grace. So like what I do is that after I finish like coloring and I realize it's very flat, I usually add like a layer and make it monochrome, and then I add like the depth and stuff, and then I have to like recolor some parts where it makes more sense if I add more depth in a way. Pretty much. That's how I usually edit my stuff.
It's kind of interesting. Okay, so when you said grayscale, because this is something that I want to do, but I keep like I think I'm a little bit too lazy to do. I want to do color mapping, like the color mapping thing where it's like everything is, you just do everything grayscale and then you just import the colors. But the lazy part of me is like, oh, I have to pick the colors. But
yeah, I mean, I understand that. I really do. Like, cause I think Ed said like you don't have to fully grayscale because that's like a hard thing to do, but it's good to like check back and forth with like the same like monotone color, and then like you just add up after you see. So you can just still like, you know, work with your tones and like your contrast with colors, and think that's what he does because he's really lazy with fully grayscaling. And sometimes the colors that you try to like apply with grayscaling is different from if you start
thank
with
you for
colors.
following.
And that's
your
the one
artwork
thing.
is absolutely
like the
phenomenal.
vibrancy was kind of weird. It was kind of off-putting. So yeah, you can do that. Let's see.
Nitsu came over here too. Your artwork is phenomenal. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
I hope I can catch their streams soon.
I'm hoping so too.
I need to learn. I feel like it comes back to the topic of like I think like as of like recently, like I think for like the past like a year, like past year, I wasn't watching as much streamers as I used to in 2020. I feel like the capacity of me watching people kind of decreased.
Okay.
Sometimes like and I don't know, sometimes I feel bad because like I should be supporting their stream, but sometimes I don't have the like the mental capacity to do so. So I end up not like watching anyone for a while, and then so if anything happens, I would just find out in like how do you say? I would know from Twitter, and that's the extent of it, you know.
Oh yeah. I get what you mean. I feel like I've talked with that, I think, with Emu and I think a couple other friends, when it's like you wanna go in and like see what everyone's up to and trying to keep up with everyone, supporting everyone, but it gets hard. I guess like after a while.
Yeah. So I always applaud people who like actually like would stand me watching my streams for hours. I'm like, you sure? You sure about that?
I mean, whatever everyone wants to enjoy, right? I feel like when it comes to art streams, I was telling everyone yesterday when I was working on stuff, like, I feel like it's productive. I feel like when I watch people do art streams, I'm like, yes, I should also be productive. And it's like you're working with them, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess for like for Copics in Japan and everything, yeah, every time my partner and I have taken like a trip to Japan, I'm like, okay, we need to go to like Tokyo Hands and like tools and like, and I'm just gonna buy out the Copics and buy out the Shikishi boards.
Yeah, I feel like every time you go to like to Tokyo Hands, it's not like you're buying stuff that's useless. They make stuff that you don't think you need, but eventually it helps with like your stuff. And like, how did they think about this? I'm gonna buy this. That's what happens to me every time I go to Tokyo Hands. It's a great place to like find new things, but a horrible place for your wallet.
Oh gosh, yeah. I was thinking like, oh my gosh, if I live here, I would like want to take up probably like every craft
Okay, good confession is to someone who lives in Japan. My first 2 years in Japan was a splurge, and then eventually I died down because I'm like, okay, I think I have everything that I had intended on getting on my like first adrenaline of Japan, and now I don't buy as much stationery and stuff, but well, because I don't go out as much anymore, but like I try to like hold back, you know, from like buying like the anime goods as well, because I know my first year I was kind of like, I have access to everything I've been waiting for my entire life.
Oh my gosh, there's so much like merchandise at like the Animate stores, and like it's just always something new like all the time.
Yeah, which is insane. I'm just like, what do you mean? There's so much things. Are you telling me? And the thing is like, secondhand things in Japan is amazing.
Yeah, it's like immaculate. Everyone takes care of stuff.
Yeah, so like, okay, like if you have like a thrift store in like the US, I think it's like a hit or miss, right? I think it's a hit or miss.
Same thing in Canada too. Like I think some things are not the best taken care of, I'd say.
In Indonesia, we don't have that. So we have my mom at least has this theory of like, sometimes old goods shouldn't be like resold, because what if like someone actually did something with that, or like it's a bad thing. I'm like, okay. So she doesn't like it a lot. She only likes to give it to like the orphanage if it's already washed and unused kind of thing, so like out of use. But in Japan, they have tiers of your secondhand goods from S to an E for any goods like furniture and stuff like that. So if the quality is better, they'll put it at a higher rank and it'll stay closer to the original price, but like a bit less. If it's less quality, then that price decreases. But anything from B, like rank B up, is like really clean, like insanely clean and good quality. You'd actually wonder like how many times a person wears the shirt, like probably once in their entire life, and they donate it. And that's the cool thing about like Japan, because like sometimes Japan is known for like their fast fashion. Sometimes they wear things once or twice and they just donate it and give it away.
Really?
Or they sell it away. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's why like, some people ask, how do these Japanese people have all these minimalistic house, live in a small space, but still have a lot of fashion? They change it up every now and then. They sell to a thrift store, they get from a thrift store. It's insane to think about that they do that.
It's kind of funny because I think I remember it was like my first or second trip. I think I bought like my 3DS there because I know they have like a region lock on like certain like gaming systems and stuff, and I think I bought it at like a C tier or something. I think they were trying to show me that the box I think was kind of like nicked up a little bit, like or something. And,
my God,
and I was just like, no, and I was like, no, it's okay. Like everything is even if I bought it without the box, I wouldn't have cared. But
yeah, that's the thing. Like if you have like a pristine box, the price goes higher. If you have a little dent on the box but like the inside is safe, they're like, hey, this item is slightly damaged. I'm like, okay, show me what slightly damaged is. We have a dent here, the tape kind of broke here. I'm like, what about the inside? Oh, it's perfectly fine. I'm like, what? I think I got like I'm a big fan of like rhythm games.
Yeah.
When I first came here, and I got like the anime figures of it, and those are like old like crate game stuff, so you have to always find secondhand for it. And I think I got like a figure for like 500 yen, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? 500 yen for a figure? By the way, that's like I think now less than 5 USD with the currency rate right now. It was less than 5 USD for a figure. And I was asking, hey, why is this price correct? Because I didn't know it was gonna get that cheap. I'm like, oh yeah, we have a dent here, a dent there. I'm like, it's just a box. So I was really happy. I bought like a lot of cheap stuff.
Oh,
It had good quality, and so I'm like happy I bought it. I just should not come back to that store because I'm gonna buy more things. They even have like CDs and stuff, like they sell for like 100 yen.
oh, exactly. That's why I always like going to like Book Off and Hard Off, because there's just I could buy so many games and so many CDs, and I bought a lot of manga.
Oh yeah, they really just like, secondhand everything. Like you really don't have to buy anything new because like the secondhand stuff are almost like new, different from other countries. So I'm like impressed with like how well things are taken care of here.
Oh gosh, yeah. There's I set aside like a lot of spending money if I know like what I want to get and stuff.
So go to the Japan, buy a C and B tier, correct. Those are C. Sometimes the C tier is like a gamble.
It
like
can
maybe
be.
the inside could be broken, but most of the times they're really good even with the C tier. Like probably just a dent or like, oh, the box faded out. I'm like, I don't care if the box faded out.
It's kind of funny because it's like that way on Ami for like collecting anime figurines and stuff, which I like to do. Like it's like, oh, maybe if it's like a B or a C, like maybe, yeah, but it's like A is like pristine. still like with the box and everything. And
yeah, I have collectibles in Indonesia, but like it's really hard for people to buy. So like I feel like part of me like regretted that I didn't bring it to Japan to like sell it off here, because I know like someone's gonna buy it.
There's always a collector for something. Yeah,
there's always, the collector game here is really like insane. So if you have a collector's item that you want to like sell, it's so easy to sell it here. Someone will buy it. And that's the cool thing, like with all these secondhand stores like Book Off and stuff, they will always buy your stuff as long as there's a market for it. The price varies, but like, hey, it's better to get some money back.
Oh, I guess like on the topic of like rhythm games and stuff, I always like playing the My one. Like, oh gosh, I guess, no, wait, what's the Sega buildings called? What are the Sega buildings called now?
Gigo? No, I'm not sure. I think there's still Sega buildings, but like most of them like shut down.
Yeah,
sadly.
that was the thing. Like they shut down recently, right?
Yeah,
sad times.
Sad times. I don't hear arcade noises as much as I want to.
My partner really likes to play Initial D like when we're there. Yeah. So like we just like go to like, I go to the rhythm game area, and then he like plays Initial D and like Wang at midnight.
Oh my god. Do Gunpla counts as collector things like anime figures? Yes.
Oh,
actually,
for sure.
The Gunpla community here is so strong. we have a Gunpla cafe.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it would be fun to like go to that.
Same. The prices are never fun, but like it's a fun experience overall.
I'm always like, oh gosh, like every time there's people taking pictures of like pop-up cafes and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, I want to go to the pop-up cafe of like whatever anime they're advertising at the time.
So true. Sometimes like, but like when it's like the series that you really like and like it has a pop-up cafe, I'm like, no way they're asking my money now.
Oh, I think it was around like, I don't know if it was when the pandemic was first starting or so, but there was an Inuyasha one, I think because they were trying to promote like Yashahime, and I was like, oh my god, I want to get Inuyasha things.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess for like anime stuff, what were some ones that you grew up with if you were into like watching anime and stuff?
What did okay, my first anime out of all the anime, my first anime was actually Slam Dunk. It was a basketball anime.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's interesting.
I was a sporty girl, and I didn't have any interest in anime because I was watching like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel. You know, I was that girl. And then one of my friends was like, "Hey, yo, Ray, we have a basketball anime," because I was in the basketball team for like the longest time.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
They're like, "Basketball anime is so good." I'm like, what channel is it? Is it in Cartoon Network? Like, no. It's Animax. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check this Animax thing. And then I got hooked. I'm like, how can basketball be this cool? And it kind of like drove me to like be better in like basketball. And then I started to look at what other stuff like Animax had, and I'm like, oh, there's Love Awakening, and then there's Samurai X, and I'm like, oh, there's also Bleach, oh, there's Naruto, all these like mainstream animes, and I'm like, I started watching them, like, I'm hooked. It's to the point that if my brother tried to take the TV from me, I'm like, nope, there's one more episode, you can't take the TV.
No, more, gotta watch more Slam Dunk, yeah.
Hell yeah. That was my first anime. So I've been like watching like anime since I was in 6th grade, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been watching it since 6th grade. But what else? I think the anime that I watched like every now and then, like I would just repeat the entire series, would be like Yui Hakusho.
Oh my gosh, I love Yu Yu Hakusho.
It's such a feel-good anime. I don't know why. It's so good.
So the funny thing, like, so I love Yu Yu Hakusho, but I never watched or read Hunter x Hunter, and I keep meaning to. Because it's like,
you should try.
I need to get around to it because it's by the same person, so everyone's like, it's good.
It's really good. It's really good. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. I guess for Slam Dunk, I know sometimes people do like anime pilgrimages. Did you go to like the okay, wait. I think maybe somebody can correct me. I think it's in Enoshima.
No, I haven't went to Enoshima.
Where the high school takes place for Slam Dunk, and there's like that train area where like
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I haven't at all.
You gotta do it.
The place I went to recently was the station and area that they reference for Nodame Cantabile, if you know that anime.
Wait, which one? When did that one come out?
Oh God, when did that come out? I forgot. But
or,
it's about this like girl who plays piano and this guy who's like a composer piano. It's just like, and apparently like one of my friends like lived there, and they're like, "Did you know this is actually the place for Nodame Cantabile?" I'm like, "What? I've been." What? You moved to the Nodame Cantabile area? It's like, yeah, I didn't notice it too. I just realized it. I'm like, I've been in Japan for this long. I have no idea it was here, you know?
Let me see. I just googled it because I think this is something that I didn't get to see. Let me see. So the manga came out in it ran from 2001 to 2010. Wow, long running. So the anime came out. 2007. Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty old series, I think.
I think that was probably around the time I was probably renting anime DVDs because I wasn't able to like buy certain series.
Oh my god, renting anime.
Yeah. Hey, well, I bring this up sometimes. Remember everyone when Crunchyroll was illegal?
Oh god, the times, the actual times where Crunchyroll was illegal. Holy shit.
I mean,
changes.
I mean, they're legit now, but yeah.
Back in the days, I would just like steer clear from Crunchyroll because like, oh god, I get so much trouble with like the anime there. Good for them that they're legal.
Yeah, good for them. I remember that I think I watched the majority of Code Geass like when on.
Oh my god, Code Geass, another classic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I guess I was very much like a Sailor Moon person, I guess, when I was younger and everything. I know like a lot of the boys and everything were into like Dragon Ball Z and stuff. I've explained this I guess a couple times, but like for YTV, like the channel that we got like a lot of the anime in Canada, they would always keep re-airing Dragon Ball Z. Like they would always.
Oh yeah, they do that too with buds.
So I would never be able to catch Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z like when it was like the first episode. So I never knew what was happening. But I guess I started kind of like getting into it like later on. But but then of course like all like the Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, like that kind of stuff. Like yeah, we got a lot of.
Yeah. Man. Anime. I feel like anime was better back then because they had like a lot of like plot into it. These days, like it's kind of like there's a lot of anime, but like the good ones, like you would know like when people start talking so much about it, you know?
Ray, you know what? Romance anime is actually really good now. It actually goes somewhere, or like usually if there's like or when there's like anime like love confessions and stuff, like they actually start being like boyfriend and girlfriend. And I'm like, oh yay! Like,
wow, progress.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the action ones are kind of stiff, and the ones that being milked lately was like isekai. There's so much isekai anime now that it's kind of like stale.
Isekai is kind of like junk food anime, I guess, in my opinion. Or there's usually some good ones. But I guess it's kind of funny too, because from what I heard in Japan, they've been actually telling people for like light novel contests and stuff not to like have isekai as like a plot.
Oh my god, did they? I didn't know this.
But I understand why most people I guess do isekai plots though, because usually for like the light novels online, the titles are basically like clickbait titles, like, oh, sword person this, or like online this.
Oh
or,
my god, yeah. I hate those titles in all honesty. I think one of the isekai animes that I found was really interesting and fun was Isekai Shokuro. Was it like a restaurant in another world? That was wholesome.
Oh, I've been meaning to watch that one. I want to get around to it.
That's like the anime you watch while you eat. It feels good.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Did you watch Yuru Camp?
I did. I love it.
It's so comfy. Just like they're so wholesome.
I've been trying to like plan a trip with if you know Asagiri Yua, since she's in Japan now. We're trying to make a camping trip. We were trying to find the best time for it, but not this golden week. This golden week, me and Yua is gonna like we're gonna have like a full trip to USJ because they have a Hunter x Hunter collab.
Oh.
And I'm like, our money's doomed, but we gotta go there. Yeah, so it's exciting. I've never actually had a trip with like a friend, because my parents usually like say no and stuff. So every time like my friends back in Indonesia would like, hey, do you want to go with us like a trip to Bali? And I'm like, I'll ask my parents like, no, why are you trying to go to Bali with your friends? You should just go to Bali with us. I'm like, okay.
The parents just want to be there.
Yeah, and so like, no, sorry. So I've never actually had like someone sleep over at my house either, because I didn't have space for it, and my parents usually don't accept guests. So I've never had like I've never had a proper trip, but my brother has, and I'm like, what? So my younger brother has trips.
So you get to have your own trip and your own freedom for this camping opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm happy for that, because it comes like once in a blue moon.
Oh, that's really exciting.
Yeah.
I guess kind of funny thing. Camping's definitely like the thing that people do in like Canada and stuff. But I feel like it wasn't until like Yuru Camp that I was like, okay, now I want to camp.
Have you seen Descendants of a Bookworms? Super unique story and easy easily one of my favorite.
I've heard of that one.
I've heard of it. I've seen it like float through my Netflix, I think also.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. And, like Netflix Japan has nearly a lot of like the good animes are there, even like the isekai ones. So I usually watch my anime from Netflix, even though they have no English subs most of the time. So I'm just like, I'll figure this out. I'll figure out what they're saying. I haven't been watching anime at all. I've just stopped like watching anime in general, I think.
Oh, what are some like genres that you mostly prefer?
I like sports anime a lot. I don't know why.
I heard that Haikyuu was really good. I only saw like the first few episodes, but everyone was like, "No, you have to keep watching it." And yeah,
Haikyuu's really good. I don't know what else did I watch. I watched what was it called? Oh god, me not remembering anime titles. Haikyuu, and there's some. I think I also watched Inazuma 11, which is like a kids anime, but I really loved it because it was about
cute.
It was about soccer, and I loved it a lot. And then, of course, Prince of Tennis.
Oh yeah, I have a friend that like, oh gosh, I think he's rewatched Prince of Tennis like 9 times or something.
Me. And then what else? Ice Shield 21, very good rugby anime. Is it rugby? Was it rugby? Is that the name rugby? I think it was. There was also Free. Free was a swimming anime. And then there was like a.
Oh yeah, Free was eye candy.
Yeah,
but also good.
What else? What else was there? There was a lot. There was like a sprint. There's like a sprint kind of like anime. I forgot what it was called, but like it was basically people in a track club, and then there was. Oh, there was also like Welcome to the Ballroom, the one that has like ballroom dancing. That's not sports, but like it was like moving. Football? Okay, it's football. Okay, thank you. I don't remember sports names. And then I think there was like a mountain cycling anime. Like there's two. There was Yowamushi Pedal.
I was just about to ask if you've seen that because I really liked Yowamushi Pedal.
Yeah, I watched Yowamushi Pedal, and then like the older version of like something that was really funny with like all these like mecha kind of like power moves was Idate Jump. That was funny as shit. Like Idate Jump was like if Yowamushi Pedal and like Kamen Rider became one. It was really weird, but I enjoyed it. It was so funny because it had like, oh, there's an evil society who's trying to take over the cycling world. I'm like, what the hell is that?
I like that anime's always like so extra.
I know. It's so funny.
Actually one that I didn't finish, but I know like a lot of my friends were really into it at the time when it was airing. Kuroko's Basket.
Oh yeah. Another basketball anime. Love that. I don't know. The action animes are so fun. I don't know. They're fun to watch because like back then the shoujo was just kind of like so bad. Like it's always, oh my god, such a handsome man. Oh, a dumb lady. I'm like, this can't be it. This can't be all the shoujo animes. Like I refuse. I need a smart lady.
Oh my gosh. I would say romance anime got better. Because Horimiya was really good and I really liked it. They basically become boyfriend girlfriend within like the first or second episode. It was nice.
Yeah. Oh my god. The anime. I think do you know that one like romance anime where it's like a small little cute girl and it's like this really tall like big guy with like thick lips?
Oh, that one.
I forgot the name.
Ori no Monogatari, I think. Or no Monogatari.
And I think that was the first anime that I felt like this is genuinely cute because like you have the girl's cute, but like the guy isn't like, you know, it's not like everyone's kind of like eye candy, but like he's just wholesome in its way.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that one was really
I think that's when
adorable.
it started to like pivot to like more like animes that accept like, you know, normal guys, which was a controversy on Twitter. I think I saw something about people not liking the current
Oh gosh, was it?
anime right now, which is with Gojo-kun, the one with the what's it called?
Oh,
The one with
the
Marin?
dress up darling, I think. for
Yeah,
the-
there was a hot take of like, hey, I don't really like Gojo because he's too normal. I'm like,
What? He's too normal.
someone actually complained that he's too normal, uninteresting, and not hot. And I'm like, I don't know what you're on about, but I thought Gojo was like really cute, and I love how passionate he was with his work. Maybe because I'm a content creator.
That's what I was
but
thinking
I love
too.
it.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, how is he normie? He has a passion for like painting dolls, like that.
He's like the opposite of normie because he's so passionate over like a niche thing, and I feel like that's like a trait that most people don't appreciate in the internet. Like if he's not hot, he has no trait. I'm like, his craftsmanship, his diligence, his honesty.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Well, that's the thing. I think because I know like usually for when people make main characters, they usually try to do like a blank slate, but he actually has passion for doing something.
And you know, for once, like the girl Marin wasn't exactly like, I don't know, she wasn't the type of like the normal popular girl kind of thing, and she's also like, oh, she's blessed with the looks, but she's also like passionate with something. But like, you know, people of course they're like, oh my god, Marin's so pretty, what the hell's Gojo, you know?
Yeah. I feel like it brought a lot of people together, I think, for that series, because it just shows like whether you're passionate in something, and like if it's like cosplay or some kind of content creation or just something creative or a hobby. Like I think there's a lot of people that just liked that series overall.
Yeah.
It was really cute.
Yeah, I really like that. I just hope people like stop bullying Gojo. Come on.
Don't bully Gojo.
I know. But apparently their argument is that like, hey, I want to have my anime fantasy. Don't make it real. I'm like,
What the heck? Oh, okay.
Yeah, some people argue that like, you know, what do you mean I can't have my hunk in the anime and I have to look at real people? I'm like, oh god.
You know what? You know what, Ray? Twitter is wrong.
To be honest, Twitter is so wild lately. Cause like, here's the hard thing. Cause like, I follow a lot of VTubers and content creators, and for some reason, the content lately from not everyone, but like the loud people sometimes are like hot takes, cancelable hot takes. I'm like,
gosh.
There's so much trends, right? Like I think you see like floating around like, oh my god, what a beautiful day to check out Twitter and greet everyone, and then you're just like, okay, forest fire on the left, forest fire on the right, another fire in front of me in the back. I'm out from Twitter. Good morning and good night.
I think it's so funny. I guess because like for just Twitter things, I feel like I only started using Twitter, I guess, like when I did become like do like more VTuber activity and stuff, and like I wanted to use it to like meet other artists and like to be like, wow, your work is cool and like things like that. And holy crap, Twitter's a dumpster fire.
I know, it's so bad. I try to like, I've been kind of like making sure that my following is like more artists of like, okay, cool artists follow. What? A drama post from a VTuber account? Not interested. So I'm just like, I've been trying to cater my Twitter so that I don't see drama every day.
Yeah, I try to curate my timeline as best as I can, but
it's hard.
It's very hard, especially when I feel like everyone wants to have an opinion, I guess, about something. But but I guess like, oh, I was trying to go somewhere with this and now I can't remember. I think it was.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just. But you know what? Apparently, I hear that Japanese Twitter is like no better too. Apparently, there's like always hot takes and stuff for like on Japanese Twitter too.
Oh, it's not better. It's just that people don't cover on it as much because they don't understand the language, but they go hard once they have an opinion.
I hear that sometimes they can get pretty vicious too.
Yeah, so I'll give an example from like the Final Fantasy XIV community. So we had like a bug lately for housing, so that when if you're the only bidder for the house of a lottery, sometimes the result can be like your lotto number is 1, but the winner is 0. So that
Okay.
infuriated a lot of people, and from both the English community and the Japanese community, they sent death threats to the devs, like insanely bad in the forums.
Gosh.
And I'm like, I raised my hand like I'm here, I got my house, but like they got like most of them got their like money, like in-game currency back.
Mm-hmm.
Some did lose it, but the devs are like so like they love the community that because the thing is the lottery result happened at midnight Japan.
Oh.
So they had to have. So basically, the person, the dev, Yoshipi, had to wake up at night to put out a statement and like ask their company, like their team, to work from the morning.
Oh my gosh.
And I think that was on a weekend. I forgot. So it was so bad. I'm like, and they're just sending death threats like, you're wasting my time, my money, my effort. I'm like, it's just a game. They're gonna give it back to you eventually. You know this. You know that's what the devs do. Why have they been doing this for years? But it's really insane. Like even when like the game got like delayed, the Japanese community was saying how incompetent the devs were for like delaying for like a few days just to work on to improve on the patches. And I'm like, it's so bad. Like Japanese Twitter was insane during that time.
Oh no. So yeah, I guess it is like no better sometimes, like when it's just because like many people can't understand it, I guess. But
yeah. Well, if you understand it, you probably want to look away.
Just like, oh no. Aw, hey Lux is a wonderful artist. Everyone should check out Lux. Thank you for coming by and saying hi.
Hello. It's kind of insane how, to be honest, anywhere in the world, there's always bad people. There's always people who.
Yeah.
Insane.
There's always something out there, or yeah.
There's always.
I guess okay, so about Final Fantasy 14. I'm still like in a Realm Reborn, but I'm almost out of it. I need more time to play, but I know that for like my friends and everything, they're like, oh my gosh, it gets so good. And then I heard like the story is amazing. I guess like more
gets,
like after Realm
gets
Reborn.
Better.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, they recently like they actually like made a Realm Reborn easier and like a bit more like compact, because there were like there's like a certain cutscene where it's like a 40-minute cutscene that you can't, like, it's a 40-minute dungeon that you can't really skip.
Oh.
But they divided that dungeon into like 2 separate parts, so it's shorter and more compact, so it's not as tiring as like when I started out. So I think you'll be fine. And to be honest, like, I feel like I wish I didn't hear like to what people said about ARR, because ARR is good on its own. It was just so dense that it became like a chore.
Oh, okay.
It's not as, because it's 2 expansions technically.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's like the first one is from the base game of like 14, and then they added like 2.0 basically, like to like I don't know, I guess spice it up. So it's like patch 1, patch 2, that's just all a Realm Reborn. That's why it feels like forever, and that's when you start out as, who are you, you know? You just started out, you're entering a city, you have no idea what you're about to do, you're just exploring the world. Of course it's gonna take a while, but like the reason why people say like it's better after like ARR is because you know what your purpose is, you know what to do, you have a storyline to like hook with. But in ARR, there's so much things to explore. It's like basically if you enter the VTuber community, you have no idea what you're doing. And then after a year, you're like, okay, I understand what I want to do and what I should do. That's when it starts to get fun. But it's also fun if you're allow yourself to enjoy exploring everything that you don't know right in front of your eyes. And if people keep saying like, don't do this, don't do that, it affects your brain a lot. it just goes to like, I don't know if I really enjoy this, and then you start like, cutting corners and stuff, and I wish I didn't cut corners that much.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I was watching one of my friends play from ARR, and they never skipped anything, and I rewatched with them, and I realized how much I missed because I listened to people saying it's not that great.
Oh, I see.
Like, there's like exceptional expansions, but to call ARR like garbage, not really. It's just a big chunk of expansion. It's 2 expansions. And like one expansion usually lasts for 2 years, so technically you're going through like 4 years worth of expansion.
Oh, let's go.
So that's intense. But yeah, I hope you find time to like play it again and just have fun. You know?
Gosh, yeah, I was having so much fun. I when it usually comes to MMOs, I want to make sure that I have like a lot of time to play it. So I usually start my sub again when I'm like, yes, I can play this much of it.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about FF. They don't really, you don't have an obligation to play it every day. You can just come back and like hop in whenever you want.
Yeah. I think it's really nice that it's like very like story based too. Like like you can do stuff with other people, but it's your own little story.
Yeah, it's an JRPG first and an MMO second. I think that's the good thing. And I'm low-key trying to get Emo to play.
I think she would enjoy it. I think that would be a fun time.
Yeah, I would make like an alt account just to like visit you both, to be honest, because like I'm in the Japanese data center, but like Emo's kind of like burnt out from Lost Ark, and I'm like, okay, those are. I feel like the dynamic between like Lost Ark and like FF is like so different, because FF has no obligation, and everything that's like quote unquote paid is like optional and kind of like glamoury in a sense.
Okay.
With Lost Ark, it's like you can't progress at a constant pace without paying. I've seen so much like videos about it, and I'm just kind of like, that's a scary thing.
the furthest I got in Lost Ark was installing the game, and I never picked it up.
That's okay. That's okay.
But then I looked at it, and I wasn't too sure if I'd be into it. I wasn't terribly into like kind of like, I guess, Diablo style stuff, so yeah, I guess
to be honest, because they only have like one type of girl that runs the same way, I was kind of like, no, girls don't run that way. that can't be the entire girls. It's the entire girls. I'm like, no. The male characters look really cool, but the girls, like, okay, sure, hourglass, boobs, thighs, but like the way they run, I'm like, I'm out.
Ray, I did something really funny. Sorry. Okay, so I drew, like, I was because usually when I color things, I'm like, okay, I do it in like an orderly fashion with like skin, hair, and clothes and stuff. I totally forgot to render her thighs, and they were just pure white. I was just like, oh no.
At the same time, I was talking about boobs, thighs.
I just noticed, I was like, oh my god, because I made her shorts like white, and I'm like, why is her thighs are white? Oh my god, I have to render this.
It's okay. Like, at least it has, what, is it supposed to be like white shorts?
Yeah, white shorts. So I was like,
okay, so you're fine. You had the base color on, you're fine. I thought like if it was like the canvas color, then I'd be concerned.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, what did I do here?
You tunneled vision to all like the skin and the body, and you forgot the pants.
I think I got caught up rendering her tummy, I think, like last time.
Remember to drink water. It's good for everyone. Yeah,
that is
I drank
true.
My water.
But
if you're fasting, don't drink water.
Yeah. That's a good point. Some of the children that I had today who, when we did like the Easter egg hunt and everything, they said that they were fasting, and I was like, oh, understandable.
Yeah, at least I think people these days who are fasting, they have like an understanding now. So I think back then when I don't know, I think I grew up with like really like how do you say, people would have like touchy feelings. I don't know, they seem to be very sensitive. So like back then, they would always like call me out if I drank water in front of them, saying I'm rude, and I'm like,
oh really? Oh gosh.
yeah. So I grew up like being always concerned, like if someone's fasting, I should not drink in front of them. And then like my friends were like, bruh, people who give you like a complaint because you're drinking, just casually doing what you're doing and not exactly like trying to, you know, aggregate them. Those people are just doing this fasting just because they want points and not actually doing it for their like body and mind. I'm like, okay, if you say it that way, I'm a drink when I want to drink.
Yeah, drink when you want to drink. Yeah, I don't see that as a rude thing. Some of the people that I have talked with, they said that they don't mind either. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have asked though, like if it was okay and everything, but I don't know where I'm going with that. I guess it's more anecdotal. More, yeah. Some people have said that they don't care, I guess.
Yeah, I wish like people are a bit nicer, because like, you know, people have different beliefs and stuff like that.
Let's see. I know that there was some people that were telling me, yeah, they were fasting for like different reasons and stuff too, and I was like, oh yeah.
Totally understandable.
No, not silence, intense focus. we're drawing at the same time.
we listen, if you hear us quiet, that means like, oh shit, okay, we've talked I think a good amount of a session, we should get some work done.
Actually, a funny thing, we've been nonstop talking for like already like an hour and a half now. So yeah.
I know, and I realized my hands weren't moving, and I'm like, uh-oh, I should work. It would be different if we set this up as like we're only talking, but like work.
Yeah. That'd be funny. Just like having the VTuber models on stream, but then like not having anything like in the background.
Oh god, yeah. That'd be so funny, because like people wouldn't know, like, oh my god, did they was this a setup? Are they actually not friends? Is this why they're not talking?
oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We're catching us like live on Twitch.
There's like VTuber like news channels and stuff too now. It's like, oh my god, this happened to this VTuber. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's funny as long as I'm not in it like for drama, okay?
Oh yeah. Ray, I can never see you getting into like any drama.
I feel like that's the same thing that Emu said the same thing to me, but I feel like I would eventually, just because of how honest I am.
Ray's like, hot take, I'm honest.
Hot take, I'm honest.
I feel like we're all kind of like in a very similar mindset where it's like, oh no, we have work to do. We don't bother with stuff like that. I don't know.
I know. I mean, like, I have like my opinions about it. Sometimes I would say it on Twitter, but like I would always say it in a term of like, hey, don't do this. You know, we're all better than this. Let's just like, let's just enjoy our time, kind of thing.
I'd like to think that, like, for the most part, I feel like for viewers and for I feel like for many of us as like VTubers or entertainers, I think we tend to gravitate to the people that we have similar energy to, and like, yeah.
That's true. That's very true.
Aw, Sphinx. Ray down to earth. I like that about Ray. I agree, Sphinx. I agree.
Thanks, Sphinx. I try to be. I feel like, most VTubers these days, they would have like I feel like all these graduations and burnt out, it's because they're playing a character, and it's really, really tiring to play a character, especially if you stream ever so often every week.
I agree. Sometimes I've kind of thought about that, being like, oh, should I try to play up a character or something? But if you're already yourself, then it's easier, I guess.
Yeah, but sometimes I think like back then when I started, like there's always like this idea of like, oh, you're a VTuber, that means you're a character, and a character means you're gonna do fan services, Yeah. And I'm like, not quite. I don't really do fan services, but I usually stumble upon like people coming in asking for fan services, or like, I don't know if it ever happened to you, but I've ever had like a random person come in and like, hey, if I give you 10,000 bits, will you show me your boobs? I'm like, what?
Wait, what?
I don't know what I do.
Well, first of all, sir, I'm a PNG.
It's so weird. I don't know. Like, I don't put ASMW. I don't put ASMR. I'm not even in the what's it called, the bathtub pool bikini tag. But I get people asking for boobs, or like, I don't know, and I'm like, am I tagging myself wrong? Am I supposed to tag myself there so I don't get these people? I'm in the art section. What happened?
I think that person is probably just very weird. I think the weirdest thing, I'm trying to think of the weirdest thing that has happened.
Oh yeah, I would love to know what happened, like if you had any like weird experiences, or maybe your like audience actually remembers a weird thing that happened.
I think it was maybe not last year or the year before. I was playing a lot of Witcher 3. Well, gosh, I love that game. And I think there was one person, they must have been probably under 18. I have a clear rule in my chat saying like you should be over the age of 18, depending, I guess, on the game, or depending on what I want to talk about at the time. Maybe I'll make lewd comments like when I feel like it, but
yeah.
But there was one person, sorry, I don't know if I should, is it okay if I say something vulgar, I guess? Or...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Mine's also rated 18 because
okay.
I always rate my streams 18 because I swear.
Okay.
And that counts as like mature, and usually the friends I hang out with, like I hang out with like a variety of people. Some of them are like, I would never swear a single day of my life, and some people are like swearing here and left and right, or talking like lewd comments. I'm like, it's okay, it's fine.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so feel free.
Oh, okay, perfect. Ray said the fuck word? Oh my god. I think so this person came in, and because I guess like my character is like a succubus, they're like, whoa, nice tits, and I'm just like, okay, sure, like I'm like, okay, whatever. But I think it was one of their next messages or something. I think they said like, oh, can I suck on them titties or something? And but the thing is, like, people in chat were like, hey man, that's too far. But the people in chat were just like the ones being like, hey, come on, man. Like, you're being weird. The funny thing is, I think I remember their username was like Gargura fan or something. And I was like, man,
so
you're making Gura look bad. Stop. Emu. Oh, hey, Emu. Emu came to visit on both sides. Aw, hello.
The person who brought us together.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies. Hello. I like how she came in on the topic of like nice tits. Great timing, impeccable timing as always.
But I feel like I try to conduct myself like, I guess. Actually, funny thing, usually if I feel if somebody's a little bit like on the say-so side or like or if they pop into my stream, I'm like, oh my gosh, I should behave myself. Or like
I feel like that's what happens sometimes. Like I'm like I don't know. Every time I raid someone that's like, okay, I know they draw like boobs and stuff. I know they're slightly SFW, but it's okay, they vibe. And then I come in like, hi, like, oh no, Ray's here. Everyone, be at your best, best attitude. Don't say nothing to him. Like I'm not. What? I'm not. I'm not that bad. Am I? You can just be yourselves. It's okay. Because Evo, I think the other day when I collab with Evo, was like, "Hey, is it okay if I talk like this?" I'm like, "Yeah. I mean, why do you think I watch your streams? It's fine."
Oh, okay.
If I wasn't comfortable with it, I don't think I would watch your stream.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that I just want to make sure that we're on the same page and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you and Emu in terms of like explicit content and stuff like that is like it's still in my safe zone. But like I know like some people that go like far beyond like even worse. Like like just like out there, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna step it back. That's mostly fine. Hey, worry. I know, but it's okay to not. It's okay. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I feel like I've met a lot of people to the point I'm kind of like, okay, to some extent, I'm good. I think I'm used to this.
I feel like I guess when I'm with Emu, I feel like my filter is just off. But yes, everyone, I can be mature and yes, not say the fuck word. I don't know. Yeah, just be yourself. Exactly. Yeah, that's we just stay true to yourself. Be yourself. Yeah.
That's true.
Ooh. I think I'm getting closer to almost finishing this piece. I'm excited.
That's good.
Yay. Productive time.
Productivity. I'm excited for your 2D. I'm excited.
Oh, thank you. I originally wanted to draw my own, but I guess with the schedule of like my teaching job and everything like that, I didn't think it was possible. But I'm really happy that Foxy Rain had the opportunity to like draw it and everything, and I was super happy when she agreed. And yeah.
Aww, I'm glad.
And she's put like so much care and everything into everything, and it's been like a very lovely process.
Yeah, it's nice when you start working with like people and have a good time. So like the result feels like it feels like more it's like you can cherish it more.
Mm-hmm. It feels like a very like nice collaboration like project and everything. Yeah. Oh, Emu, thank you for coming by and visiting us. I hope you have a fantastic stream. Yay. Oh, oh. When you put something on the layer and you're like, oh yes, I also put this other thing on the layer. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Felt that. That looks lovely. It's so pretty. Thank you. I'm working on it slowly.
Aw, I really like the little squish with like, is that a Shiba?
Yes.
Shiba, I think, or?
Yeah, it's a Shiba.
Aw, little doggo cheeks.
I made it as a chat mascot because I wanted something to like represent chat, and I feel like just hugging actual people or like hugging chat seems so sad. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a personification of this.
Aww.
And I was like, I asked people like, hey, so what should we do? And I'm like, okay, since we've mostly found you because like I have a Chi model that Crone did.
Yeah.
And people really liked me as that, even though I'm not a dog. I don't know why. So I'm like, okay, two can play that game. Y'all's the chiefs now.
Oh, I remember that mod. I remember that one.
Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, I guess you know everyone's gonna be the little chief, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you like the biggest cheeks because it's funny.
Aw, cute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, Sphinx right in with like the Chiba emote.
Yep. Everyone wanted that emote. I'm just like, okay, fine. I'll entertain you with the emote. We'll have it there.
Oh, but I guess for like for the model and everything, I don't have a clear debut date. I want to make sure that like everything gets finished properly. I hear that people like, I guess, you know, like when they have like their date and everything, and then it gets like very stressful, I guess, or like just to...
Yeah, because you try to like finish everything until that time, right?
Yeah. So I was kind of thinking, I kind of want everything to be finished, and then I think I will like hype it up within like a month or something just to make sure everything's finished. Or yeah,
I had to put a date on like the stuff I'm doing for my second stream anniversary because I feel like if I don't put it there, I'll never get done, and I don't like that feeling.
Oh, that I mean that's
something
true.
behind. Yeah, so I had to put like a date eventually because I put like a loose date in the beginning, and it kept delaying. I'm like, no more delay. No more delay. Yeah, because I was supposed to release stuff for my birthday, but I couldn't. So I've been putting it out for my second year anniversary.
As long as it's like around like a time to celebrate and everything, it makes sense though.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll put it for my second year anniversary. So I'm like, hoping everything's going fine. I had to like keep like checking up on people. Like, is it progress? Is it gonna be done? Can I make trailers eventually?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to ask all those stuff. It gets hectic, but like I'm also like so tempted to just like I want to see everything new on my OBS screen. I love this model now. I like my overlay now, but I need something new. Cause I don't know if it's something I do, but I really like looking at my model like as I stream, because because I get to make sure like how I look at it. I just like sometimes moving around just to see what the model does. So I always have my OBS preview on when I stream. Maybe that's why it's taking up so much like data at times, but like it's nice to see, I guess, because it's my art.
Yeah, exactly. Like you get to feel proud of like the work that you did.
Yeah.
Oh, also, well, I feel like some people have told me this for the people that have made their models. They feel like they have to always like keep making new ones because they're like, I got better. I need to make another one. Now I got better again at art or 3D modeling. Got to make another one.
Yes, that is me.
Because I guess
is absolutely me.
I guess because it's also like it's like showing off your work or your portfolio in a way, or. Oh, really? Oh, Sphinx just told me that you had like 5 or 6 like model concepts and outfits like when you were like learning like live streaming.
We don't really want to talk about this.
Sphinx, you just outed Ray.
People were asking if I was insane. Are you seriously making all of these designs? I'm like, fashion, you know.
See, now Ray will have multiple outfits for whatever Ray wants to do.
See, here's the thing. It's not even like multiple outfits anymore. At this point, I just make my own model because I can rig, like a simple rig. So I'm like, oh, I have this game that I'm going to play for a while. Maybe I should make a model about it. That's me. I made a Final Fantasy model.
You
I
did.
made a Ring Factory model. Once another game comes out, I'm just gonna be like, well, here's another model. Or like, oh, I just felt like experimenting with a style today. Here's another model.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant though.
Yeah. And people seem to like that I don't use like one model. It's like, oh, this is a different version. I like this one. So they're kind of like, I'm technically forcing them to like, you gotta tune into this stream if you want to see this model.
Oh, hello, Raiders. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for raiding, Tane.
Hello. Oh, you're playing Among Us. Very sussy. Very sussy. I hope you had a good stream. I feel like that's kind of like the nice thing too. I have a couple. Well, okay, I shouldn't say a couple. Okay, let me see. I have my default one, and I have like let me see, a PSX one and like a low poly one, and I have the pixel one that I really like.
I really like the pixel. When I saw you, like, cause I've been looking at that person, like, you know, advertising their commissions and like pixel model. I'm like, that is so cute. And when I saw you get it, I'm like, yes. Yes, she's done it. She's done it.
Yay! I love Pori's work so much. I was so happy when they accepted. I was like, yay!
Yeah, it's so cute. I actually thought of getting one. I'm like, okay, Ray, come on. You don't have that much fun. Take a step back. Let's just make your own one.
I think the fun thing is I like to have something that blends in like with the game, and I think there's some people that appreciate that too.
I love it when like things blend with the games. It just makes it like more immersive, I guess. Like I'm part of that world in a sense.
Yeah. Oh, I guess so for Raiders, if this is your first time to the stream, I am collaborating with Ray. She's a very cute elf. Go check out Ray, everyone.
Hello. We're both just drawing and talking.
Yeah, we're having like a nice like productive like, I want to say like
semi-productive
or semi-productive like art session, but also like having like a nice chit chat time.
Yes.
Oh, the one thing that I did kind of notice, though, I guess for VTube Studio, when I opened Clip Studio Paint, my pen was kind of like jumping off of like the screen, like when I was using my stylus and everything. And I think VTube Studio has like a lot of CPU usage. So so then for doing art streams, I use my 3D model because I was thinking like, I wonder, I don't know, I guess there's something with VTube Studio. I don't know, computer things, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't build my own computer, so I had like a friend build it for me. So if there's something up, I would ask like, hey, I want to do this, and this, but sometimes it doesn't work like this. So do I need to upgrade or not? It's like, okay, so you might need to upgrade. I'm like, oh, okay. And he goes like asking, are you even playing heavy games? I'm like, no, I'm just like opening this, that, and this, that, and like, oh, I see.
Naruhodo.
Yeah, very naruhodo.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty thankful. My partner helps me with like a lot of computer stuff. Like he builds computers and things, and I feel so silly if there's like something very simple, I guess, that can be like fixed, and he's like, oh, just stop doing this thing, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you get like, you become like so grateful for people who understand these stuff, and then you're just like, damn, why am I like this? Why do I not understand this? Like everything here.
Oh, hydration. Thank you. Yes, I will hydrate. And stretching? Oh, yeah. That's actually a good point. Oh, but posture.
I should save. Let's see. I gotta redeem for an Indonesian word lotto. What should I give today?
Ooh.
Do you have a word you want to know in Indonesian, Tani?
Ooh. You know what? Let's go with hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
It's actually hello.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So hello is hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, just hello.
Oh, let me see.
It has the same spelling as Halo, but you say it's hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, nice. Ooh, trying to think of like, I'm trying to think of like something that can be used like every day, I guess. Oh, maybe if it's like, if food is like delicious.
You would say enak, which is ENAK. It's spelled.
Enak?
It's like enak.
Enak.
Yeah, enak.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
That's how you say food is good. So you could say like, what this food is enak.
Oh, enak.
Yeah, enak. It's a funny word now that I think about it. Like. Like, as an Indonesian, I look at it like it looks normal, but when I hear like people try to pronounce, like, oh right, it might be weird from like how they usually pronounce things in their own languages to pronounce things in Indonesian. It's just like a different day, and like they're like, oh, what is that? It sounds so, I don't know. It sounds so weird, you know.
I guess. Oh, here's a question. So from Indonesian and English and like Japanese, how do you find like the pronunciation for like complexity or like some things?
Let's see. Indonesian have a lot of like letters that are like binded together to make a different sound. English has a lot of silent letters.
That is true. Speaking as an English teacher, I'm so sorry, everyone.
So much silent letters in English, but it's fine. And then with Japanese, it's very, it's kind of like Japanese is like a puzzle. It's very clear. The blocks are there, so it's easier to pronounce in Japanese because you don't have as much like what's it called, like sounds to make. With Indonesian, you have like extra sounds because like for example, if we say no in slang, it's nga. It's spelled ngga.
Mm-hmm.
And N and G because ng. It becomes that, and that doesn't happen with like all the languages, and it doesn't happen with like Japan. They would just say n, just like one.
Yeah.
English like every time I look at the word island, I'm like, why is the S? Why is the S there? Come on, why is the S there? Oh god, but yeah, I think for me, English is still. I know Indonesian. I feel like I can pronounce things more in English than Indonesian because there's just like a lot of words in Indonesian that are really long to the point that I'm kind of like, is this how you say it? And they're like, damn, you're starting to speak like you're not from Indonesia. I'm like, no,
Oh my
this is
gosh.
a long word. This is hard. This is hard. Like for example, like personality. That's easy to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like in Indonesian, it would be kepribadian. It's so long.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So some words are like longer or shorter than other, I guess.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. And like sometimes I go like, oh my god, it's so long. And then like I tend to like stutter because it's all how long it is. And I can't really like I can't really mumble my words in Indonesian as easy as like English. In English, like if you mumble your words or like make it shorter, people can somehow still understand you. In Indonesian, like you can sometimes, but there's some words that you really shouldn't like shorten because it doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
Then my friend just went, "Hello, Mbak Ray, apa kabar?" It basically says, "Hello, Miss Ray, how you doing?" Apa kabar is how you're doing.
Aw.
Yeah.
So apa kabar? Wait.
Yeah, apa kabar?
Aw.
Oh yeah, we roll a lot of R's in Indo. If you can't roll R's in Indo, it's actually hell to speak the language.
It's kind of funny. I used to be able to like roll my R's pretty like well when I was younger because I used to speak French when I was younger. I'm very out of practice now, but oh gosh. Wait, I need to understand. Wait, WK?
Oh no, you don't need to understand that. It's just basically how people laugh in Indonesia through text.
Oh, okay.
So if English goes like ha 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 or lol,
Oh, okay.
Indonesian goes like that. It's you can't even say it. It's the same with Japanese with like W, which is kusa.
Oh, it's like the wada. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wada.
Yeah,
Kusa. Dai kusa. Big laugh.
I wonder what I should have for lunch now that I'm thinking about it.
Ooh. You know what? I guess like speaking for like food stuff. You know what? I really miss Konbini, but I also miss like Koko Ichiban. I guess just like all those places, all the family restaurants. Yeah.
That's true.
Do you have like a go-to meal that you usually like do for like cooking or?
For cooking, I usually I always have a stock of kimchi.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
So I would just have like chicken with like stir-fried kimchi, and then add sesame oil on top.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, that's usually what I eat if I'm cooking. But I used to be more creative in cooking, but I got really lazy, so I'm just like I am self-reliant on Uber Eats.
Oh yeah. Man, like the thing that I miss is like Japan has like food for pretty cheap, I'd say, or
Yeah, they can have really cheap food as long as they're like not like the healthy food, but like any Japanese food is cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's not Japanese food but is expensive except for McDonald's.
True, yeah. Oh,
it's so weird that McDonald's is so cheap.
Yeah. Oh gosh, funny thing. I remember that there was a friend of mine that went to Japan, I think before I did. And he said he was just like Wi-Fi hopping, and all he ate was Japanese McDonald's. And I was like, you had so many food opportunities in Japan, and all you had was McDonald's.
It's so cheap though.
Oh my gosh. I know that we only did this once, but we had yakiniku, and that was pretty expensive, but oh gosh, it was a nice experience.
Yeah, the yakiniku experience in Japan is very, very different. And like usually you would love to eat like a lot of like all you can eat stuff like in respective countries, but when you go to Japan and you only eat a little and you pay a lot, it feels like you don't really have to ask for more because you're full.
Oh yeah, like I always feel like very satisfied, like the point before you get full, I guess.
Yeah, it's so weird, but like back in Indonesia, I would be like, okay, all you can eat, I'm about to break the store's like stocks, you know, kind of thing. No rice, give me all the meat. And then like in Japan, like, yeah, you know, a bit of rice would be nice. Oh, the meat is only like this much? Yeah, that's enough. I don't know. There's just something about it.
Yeah. Oh gosh. And the shabu shabu experience, I was like, oh my gosh,
Oh yeah.
I would love to do shabu shabu again.
I would too, to be honest. I haven't had it in a while.
I think maybe if I was like being very like irresponsible, I think I would probably just go to like the konbini like maybe every day or something. I don't know.
I usually would, like if I'm lazy and I need to eat, I would just go to the konbini, but like sometimes like it's a gamble, because like you go into the konbini and then you try to like find like decent food, and like if you come at the wrong time, it's all out, because like for example like rush, like in lunch hour, it's all out, and you're like, what do I eat?
Oh, that's true, because they usually keep like the most freshest things like right away, right?
Yeah, so everyone would just like, you know, come like super early in lunch and they take everything, and you're left with like almost nothing, and you're just kind of like, damn, I feel like a fool trying to like buy lunch from like Famima at lunch hour, you know?
Oh, okay, so here's a question for you. How would you rank convenience stores? I'm trying to think, like, I don't know, should we pick like a specific food? Like the chicken maybe or something? I don't know.
Oh, the chicken. Okay, the battle of the chicken between the convenience.
Yeah, battle of the chickens.
I like Famima's chicken, but I like 7-Eleven's chicken on a stick. But I like how big the Lawson chicken can be.
Yes.
I'm very specific because like I think the one in Famima is like way greasier than the other three. The one in Lawson is a bit more like, it feels less greasy, but the one in 7-Eleven, they have like a cheese option sometimes.
Oh,
it's not as greasy as like the mid grease, but like if I want to have like a really like feel good kind of like chicken, I would like buy like if I'm too lazy to cook my own rice, I would buy those rice you can just reheat at the microwave, and then I put like fami chiki on top and just eat it off like that. That's a good time.
Oh, yum.
Or like if I buy like the convenience store curry and they're like, oh, this is just a beef curry, so there's no like, cutlet on top, I would buy a famichiki, put it on top.
That sounds like such a good idea. Oh my gosh, yes.
It is. That's just how I ate back then. I'm just like, okay, buys curry, buys a famichiki, puts it on top. There we go. My own cutlet.
Yum.
Indeed.
Big brain.
Yeah.
I feel like I guess when Crunch and I went, we had like a lot of loss and stuff. Their mascot's really cute too. Let's see. Oh, I felt so silly. The first trip that we had, I didn't know that sometimes I guess they do like a lottery thing, like that you can get like extra food items and stuff. And I didn't know, like, and then they were trying to tell me that I won something, but I didn't know like what the words were. I was like, what? But then they gave me an apple juice and I was like, yay.
That's so cute.
Oh my gosh, I felt so silly.
No, it's okay. It's really hard to like understand sometimes what they're saying, because like you're like, okay, convenience store or anything, or like, okay, we just have to say these exact same words, and then they say a different word. I'm like, hold on, that's not in the manuscript. What am I supposed to say?
I think in Japanese there's a lot of slang that I still don't understand, that I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I need
There's a lot.
And usually if somebody speaks too fast, I'm like, wait. Again.
Yeah. When someone speaks too fast, I kind of just go like, what do I do? What do I say?
Moichido, moikai, and then I feel bad if I like say it like too many times.
I know, I always feel bad too. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm really, really bad at this. Can you explain it one more time? And I'm like, sorry, you spoke too fast. One more time.
One more time.
It's always one more time and it never ends. Oh yeah, how's the weather where you're at right now? Is it like cold? Because like Japan's been really weird lately. Like it's supposed to be like warm. Like starting to be warm now, but it's still cold like at the randomest hours. So sometimes like I don't know, like some people maybe can hear that I've been kind of like having like a clogged nose. It's because it's cold right now. And then like out of nowhere it could be like really hot, and I'm just like, what? I need to turn off my like heater? It's been really weird for me.
That's interesting that it so I guess in degrees Celsius, how cold is it right now? Or
yeah, it could be. Wait, cold for me in Celsius right now, it jumps from 8 to 19. It's a weird jump. So it's between 19. Like, yeah, so like if 25 is room temperature, 19 is kind of like a chilly room. And just like chilly but like warm enough, kind of thing. But like 8 is like winter. It's like early winter. So I'm like, what is this weather? It's so weird.
It's interesting that it's, I guess, still cold there, because normally it's pretty like warm, I'd say. Well, I guess my temperature
usually around this time it would be warm, but like
I feel like
weird that it's not.
I guess for like my temperature like wise, I guess as a Canadian I feel like I can deal with the cold a little bit more, but oh gosh, because I feel like sometimes like when we're there during like December, January, I'm just like, yay, fall jack. It's more let me see. So it snowed again. So where were we? April 21st, and it snowed again, at least where I am. Let's see. What's the weather right now? It is 1 degree. But the snow's starting to melt though, and that's good. Yeah, I'd say for the most part, some people don't have like their winter coats anymore.
Wait, at 1 degree they're not wearing their winter coats?
I would say like anything around like 10 degrees could be kind of like sweater, t-shirt kind of thing, I guess.
Okay, 10. Wait. I would. y'all have high tolerance, huh?
I guess I would say for the most part. Well, the thing is, like, so during our winter, it gets to like minus 35, minus 30.
Okay,
yeah.
I see. The tolerance is okay. The tolerance is there. I come from a tropical country.
Yeah.
We only have rain or sun.
But here's the thing, Ray. I'm awful when it comes to humidity. I think what was it? I think it was like when Crunch and I went to Kyoto one day. It was like I think it was 42 or it was like 45 degrees Celsius with the humidity, and we were just like dying.
Oh no!
So
Was it like during summer?
Yeah. It was like July, I think, when we were in Kyoto, and I was like, oh my god. We were basically like cafe and like kombini hopping because like it was so like hot.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. Summer in Japan is actually so bad that I would actually rather be in Indonesia for the summer. That's why every summer I'm like, what? Summer in Japan? It's time for me to like head back to Indonesia for like a break.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's so bad in Japan because the humid here is insane. Like in Indonesia, it's so breezy. I feel fine because like my house in Indonesia right now. It's kind of like an open windows. Like most of the walls are like windows, so we just have it open, and then I could just sit around like at the living room and like not have AC on during the summer. That was fine. Japan, I do not want to go outside. Like I go out of my cold like room, out of my apartment. If I open the door, like, you know, that kind of like really like heavy humid air just kind of like, you know, comes up to your nose, and you're just like, oh god, I can't breathe. It's so bad.
Yeah. Oh gosh, the humidity, like we tried because I was like, wait a minute, in the kombini there should be like those sprays that keep us cold, and we got one of those, and it was kind of a lifesaver.
Oh yeah, you would spray like every minute you can. Like, oh no, I'm feeling like it's starting to get hot. You know, you spray that and like, okay, I'm alive for like the next 10 minutes, and then I won't be if I don't spray this again.
Comiket was like so sticky.
Oh god. I've never been to like the summer Comic Con because of how much I know I'm gonna like suffer, so I only go to the winter ones.
Oh, okay.
Only winter.
Only winter then. Yeah.
Even if I miss something, I'm like, no amount of goods can convince me to get out of my house in the summer. Hell no.
Yeah, oh, okay, but yeah, my partner was just saying, yeah, Comic-Con, there was like actual sweat clouds like on the top of like the Tokyo Big Sight, like no lie, there was sweat clouds.
No, that's so bad. No. I do not want to be there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, I would take going to like, you know, Winter Comic-Con over Summer Comic-Con.
Oh, you would love it because like you just feel like the breeze. It's not even at the coldest time yet, because the coldest time is always in February and January. So that's around the time of like end of December where it's just like, oh, it's still lovely autumn kind of feeling.
Yeah. Just like, oh, maybe like a nice breeze. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like 12, 13. It's like, that's fine.
I think I'm trying to think, because I think we went to two winter Comic-Cons. We went to two winter ones, one summer. Yeah, we went to a Sunshine Creation one time too. Yeah.
Ooh.
I love going to like, it's just so fun. just picking up like Dojin, like whether it's like H or non-H, or like the music, and there's just like so much fun stuff to get.
Yeah, there's so much stuff to get.
I can understand why it's like line convention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I guess around like that time too, with like the 3DS, there was like those like, it was kind of like the Street Pass things, so it was like you were able to kind of like collect people and collect memes.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember like that as a feature.
Yeah, it was pretty fun to do around that time.
I wish I could do it because, like, until this day, my country is actually not supported by Nintendo.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not. We don't have it registered. Like, if you say,
Oh.
please choose the country where you're from, like, oh, I should find Indonesia, and it's not there. I'm like, oh, I see.
Do you choose? How would you choose a region? I guess, or.
Back then I would choose United States, but that means I couldn't access the Nintendo shop at all.
Oh.
Now that I live in Japan because it's from Japan, I'm like, Japan. So once I come back to Indonesia and like I need to do my region stuff, I think I'm just gonna set it to Japan.
I see.
Because at least it's still manageable. Because there's always those prepaid credit cards in the convenience store, which is insane.
Oh, true, yeah.
Oh, thank you for the raid.
Oh, hello Raiders.
Welcome. How was your stream? Oh, they were doing art. Okay, art packs.
Oh,
please hand me your art. Please put like a link to your art that you're doing today, or maybe another art. I would love to see it. We have this thing called an art tax. I should probably make like a command about it. Art tax. Art tax.
Art tax. Show me your art.
Show me your art. But today I'm drawing and doing a collab with Tane. So please feel free to check out Tane as well. We have our collab link. Hi. Thank you for the follows as well. Welcome. But feel free to call me Ray. We're both drawing and just chilling. It's daytime for me and like nighttime for Tane. So it's like the only time we could like talk and like draw. I mean, we've been talking like about various topics like Japan and stuff like that.
Yeah, lots of like fun like anime stuff and like game things and art. Lots of art.
Lots of art.
I feel like this is kind of like, I don't know, big dreams or something, but I think it would be fun to like sell at Comic-Con one day.
Oh, you definitely can. You definitely can. It's not hard to get a booth there. It really isn't.
I guess you just have to know somebody to like apply for like the booth and everything in Japanese.
Oh, no, I think they have an English option for that on the site now.
Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of nice.
I think so, yeah. I mean, you can always ask me if you need help anyways.
Oh,
if you want to
oh, wonderful. Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, because I've done like small conventions and I've like helped someone in like booth in Comic-Con and Comitia. There's two things. So Comic-Con is like for everything like music and stuff like that. Comitia is a smaller like version of Comic-Con, but it's purely for artists only.
Oh yeah.
Very fun, very fun. The amount of the amount of money getting out that day because I'm buying everyone's work. Insane. Very insane.
I have a habit of buying like art books and stuff because I just love like how much work people put into like their illustrations and stuff.
The thing about Japan with like their conventions, they always make like art prints, and I'm like, the more prints I buy, I don't know where to put them, so I start to like not buying their art prints, and I just like sometimes if I can't buy anything, I just take their name card because that has their art as well. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't buy anything.
Or it has like their Twitter and stuff, I guess too, and all that. Yeah. Or their Pixiv and things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually Pixiv and like their website and then Twitter.
Aw.
Sometimes they have Instagram, but yeah.
Aw. How are we doing today? I think we're doing well. I'm happy. I'm happy today.
Yeah. I'm happy too.
Yay.
Yay. Anime prints wallpaper time. Ooh, thank you for sharing your art. Let me see. Oh, you were drawing Ganyu. Oh,
Ganyu.
Is this a sketch you were doing? That's what I worked on? Thank you.
Oh, that looks so nice. Oh my gosh.
Are you going to like paint render this or what are you gonna do? tell me your thought process.
I really like the hair. Like, oh, Ganyu's hair is so fluffy. I love it.
It is so fluffy. It really is. Of course, the 14 music is playing. What? It's not 14 music actually.
Oh.
I'm not playing Final Fantasy 14 music. It's just that here's the thing. I accidentally pressed the wrong this thingy. Because YouTube doesn't work with Snip, I just write it and I forgot that that's still on. But it's if you guys want to know the current playlist,
it says because it says Final Fantasy 14 in the corner, I guess.
Yeah, I have to keep switching because like with Spotify, there's like this app called Snip where it can just update whatever I'm listening to. But if I'm listening to anything on Spotify or anything on YouTube, I have to manually write it, and I'm like. I don't remember. This is why there's no such thing as a perfect streamer.
It's kind of funny that you mentioned that. I've been trying to find like some kind of like widget or something that shows like whatever is on Spotify or something, but it's
I could send you. I could send you this. This is very simple setup.
Oh, okay
very
then.
Simple.
I find that usually like most things for like widgets, sometimes they take a while to set up and everything.
Oh, this one's really fast. It's a text widget, so like it's not even heavy at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Hold on, I need to not play music. Is it this one? Here it is. I will. Yeah, apparently not a lot of people have this, and I'm like, I somehow just found it in like GitHub.
Oh.
Yeah, I just kept skirting the internet and like, oh, I found it, it works. It's really hard to like find these little stuff sometimes, but like when you find it, you're kind of like, oh, I should probably share this to like my friends.
Oh yeah.
I don't share it to people I don't know though, because I'm like,
I feel the same way.
I don't want y'all to have all my secrets, you know.
I feel the same way. It's like if someone's your friend, it's like, okay, I'll share this with this person, but not publicly.
But not publicly. Like, what do you use to show your music? I'm like, that's a secret. What do you use to show your time with different like fonts instead of using that one widget instead? That's a secret.
Streamer secret.
Streamer secret. You know, it's all a secret. But like public apps, like for example, like Tits or VTube Studio, I'm like, yeah, you can take that. That's just public, it's fine. But these stuff, you gotta actually search the internet. I'm not giving that to you for free.
Yeah, actually, funny thing about that, I remember when VTubing was still new. Remember when there would be people that would come to like your streams and be like, how do you do that? How do you do that?
Oh my god, yeah, that happens so much. Hi, can you like tell me how to start to be a VTuber? I'm like, first of all, you have the funds.
Yeah. I remember that I think I still have a command. I think I have it like under model. It's like, this is what it is. This is where you get it.
Oh my god, that's really cute. But I guess that's how much people were asking, right?
The thing is, I would try not to get, I remember, like, too annoyed sometimes. I remember I would get like asked a couple times like in Discord and stuff too, and I'm like, here are the resources. But then I think now people just like can look up things, I guess. Like there's so many tutorials now for like so many things.
I know, but like, god, I don't know. People really hate searching Google for like stuff. Like I'm a streamer. I'm not like an audible Google thingy. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How long have both of you been streaming for in general, but not just tonight? I've been streaming since 2020 May.
Oh,
that's my first stream around that time. What about you?
I used to stream before I was a VTuber, so I think my first stream was in 2018. I used to stream a lot of FGO and art, so I was kind of like a part of like the gacha community before. Oh,
the gacha community that streams.
So I think 2018 was my first one, but I started taking streaming, I'd say, a little bit more seriously in like 2019, and I feel like when I got my VTuber avatar in like March of like 2020, then things I feel like took off, I guess. Or it's kind of interesting because I do remember I would go to some people's streams and they would say like, don't ask me about my VTuber avatar and like stuff like that, because I guess they didn't want to like keep repeating themselves during their streams and stuff.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that. Because it gets tiring when people keep asking about the same thing, because they're just basically asking about, not you, but like just what you used, and then they leave usually.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing I hate, that they just leave after they gain information. So I'm like, I'm not telling you anything, but you're free to stay.
Yeah. I would try to like word it in like the nicest way possible. Yeah, it's like, oh, I get this question a lot, but this is what you do, and like, or
I feel like that's your tolerance from teaching, you know.
Maybe.
I really feel that that's your tolerance of teaching, because like I'm pretty sure you've come across like a lot of stupid questions, so because like you're someone who is supposed to teach people, like, okay, I've had this question a lot of times, but I'm gonna repeat it again for you nicely, so make sure you listen.
Yeah.
And remember for next time.
I feel like it's kind of interesting too, because some of the information I did give to people, I remember they were saying like, oh, I look up to you as a VTuber. I'm like, oh, that is very sweet. So I'm like, oh.
That's cute.
I do remember, I think there was a couple people in my Discord that apologized too. They're like, oh, I'm not trying to just get the information. I do like to be here. And I'm like, okay, oh, that's good then.
Okay,
yeah.
If they're actually in the Discord and actually saying that, that's a real keeper. That's a keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Not. I think the weirdest time like someone went to my Discord was when they were backseating me when I was having a collab of playing Keep Talking and wait, don't what was it?
Oh, that's a fun game.
Yeah, I was playing that with Gigi.
Oh.
And they were backseating, and I'm like, hey, stop backseating. It's okay. We can solve this on our own, and blah, blah, blah. And he kept ranting, and then eventually I banned him from my side, but he was not banned from like Gigi's side.
Oh,
and
no.
he was trying to make Gigi tell me to unban him, and I didn't want to because like he was backseating. That was not fun.
Yeah.
And he came to my Discord and started saying like, look, I didn't mean to like backseat you, but you shouldn't be like this. Like, what the
oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the thing, everyone. I know that some people do this. I would say that people who are not smart do this. If somebody is banned in one streamer's channel and they go to another streamer's channel and they say, oh, I'm this so and so like banned me, and then it's like, oh, well, they probably had a good reason.
Yeah, they had a good reason.
Rena!
No.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
The Luna Rena, hello.
Hello.
Aww.
Thank you. What were you talking about? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream?
Aw, Rena's so cute.
I know. PSA to both my stream and Tani's stream. They model new 2D soon.
It's true.
Please watch.
Yes,
Thank
please
you.
watch Rena. Yeah, I'm really excited for you, Rena.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Also, Rena puts so much hard work into like their covers and everything. Go check out Rena.
I want to chat with both of you more. We should.
Yeah.
I'm way more free this year, so we can definitely like have a stream together. We could talk. I'm just ready.
Oh, I would love that. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to talk to you too, more, Rena.
Yeah. You both are too cute. You cute.
you cute, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the call, but hi everyone. I'm for those who don't know me, I'm Ray. I'm currently streaming with Tane. We're both streaming art and just talking in general. So please also check Tane out. I'm just gonna.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody.
Everybody on my side, check Ray out as well.
I'm like hyped because of like after I saw like the preview of like Lulu's like model on like Twitter. I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be good. I see them. I see those hair. I see those render. I see those eyes. I see the rig. I'm perceiving. I'm excited. God, it makes me excited for my own like 3.0 as well. I'm just like waiting for it. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to use it because I'm really going like fantasy theme for once. Because I've been like my past models now and like before, I've been using I've been using like streetwear, so it's like a modern thing. So like the one question people kept asking was like, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be like fantasy because you're an elf?" I'm like, actually no, but now yes.
That's kind of. And then you could be like, "This is what I've decided now."
I've returned to my roots. That's pretty much it.
the elf heritage.
Yes, indeed. Her new model's ears are the ears are really good. Oh my god. y'all pay attention. Y'all paying attention to ears. Modern elf. Yeah. I really love like modern wear. I mean, you can't really see it like right now, but like
there's something about streetwear that's like really cool and comfy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very comfy. I don't really like tech wear that much because like it's a lot of things, but like streetwear in general, it's really comfy.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking like if I did have like another opportunity to go like probably around like December, January for Japan, I would like to pick up like more lucky bags and everything, get like more
oh my
clothes
god.
and stuff.
Okay, wait, when you went to Japan, like what type of lucky bags did you get?
Oh gosh. Okay, so Ray,
Here we go. I found a topic. I found a topic.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love lucky bags. I like handbag. Okay, here's the thing. I feel like I've never really been like a handbag person, but Japan's handbags, like the like the Samantha Tavesta and like all those ones, they're so pretty and they're not too expensive. Like it's
Samantha's like it's really cute and it's not expensive, and I don't know, the amount of like lucky bags in Japan is kind of insane. Like I think the one lucky bag I bought was what was the lucky bag? It was like a skincare lucky bag.
I need to go find one of those.
Yeah, and I got a free toner. I'm like, I'm taking that. Free toner? Hell yeah. Lucky bags, but sometimes you get like really like normal stuff, and you're like, oh well, it was just like a 1,500 yen lucky bag. What am I supposed to believe? But sometimes like from my favorite like clothing stores, they would also have like a lucky bag, and I like it when clothing stores have like, okay, this lucky bag is filled with M size, L size, and then S size, so you can choose between your size. And then
yeah, that's what I like too.
I'm like, yes, I love that. Gacha in real life? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like I think Big Camera has like gachas too, and I think I saw someone on YouTube actually got like a Polaroid out of it. I'm like, damn, that's a lucky win.
That's amazing.
I know.
Oh, I was just saying goodnight to my partner. He likes to like pick up like wallets and stuff too, like because I find that there's, well, I guess that's something that we talked about at the beginning. Japan is just like such nice quality of stuff, and like people take care of their things and everything. So
yeah. Like it's such a dreamland for like tourists because you find so many things that you don't have, and they're just like really good at like advertising it, but like living here is like a different thing. Yeah, it's kind of messy here. Living wise it's messy, but everything else is great. So I'm known to be like the crusher of weebs' dreams. Like, I'm gonna move to Japan one day and live my weeb life. I'm like, not today, son. Did you know you're gonna deal with all of this? And they're like, oh no. What do you mean it's not easy?
Yeah, that was actually okay. So I wanted to teach in Japan. Like I wanted to take like the JET program or like one of those programs. Yeah, initially. But my partner and I decided to travel there, and I was kind of thinking, you know what? Traveling is nice. Like I don't have to think about like the overwork like stuff and all that kind of thing, I guess. Or
even the paperwork here and like application, it's so backbone. Like it's so it's bad because like everything's on paper. So if you lose that paper, you're done. You're like done. You're done. Gone. Like, and they don't like signatures that much here. So like you have to make like this like a name stamp, And if you lose that name stamp, you have to make another one, right? But if you make another one, you have to re-register to all of the places that you actually stamped your stamp because it's a different stamp. So I lost mine's a year in.
Oh no.
And I made a new one. I'm like, it's just the same thing. It's just my name. That's fine. And then they're like, excuse me, ma'am, is this a different stamp from last time? Could you possibly give us the old one? I'm like, I lost it, so I made this one. Like, I can't use this one. Oh, we're very sorry. We must re-register. So I spent like a good 2 hours in the bank.
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
And like the banks here, at least the one that I have, it's not exactly like you sit in a counter. Mine's like standing and you sit like it's like a waiting room seat, so you don't even have a personal thing. They call you back and forth, and I'm like, oh, we're not done. They're like, Miss Ray. I'm like, okay, yes, can you sign here? Okay, are we done? No, we still have to do some stuff, so please wait again until we call your name. I'm like, it's so long. It's so long.
Oh my God.
Oh, you want to go back to Japan, but you were going to... You were going to live there for a year, but COVID happened?
Oh my gosh.
Is it like for a student program or like a work visa? Yeah, COVID's kind of bad. I think right now the borders are... it was for work. Yeah. They've only what... How do you say? They've only like put the... How do you say? They relaxed their laws about like work visas now. Like the only thing that can't come in here is like tourist visas, but if it's work, you can come here. Like it's only something that happened recently. Back when like 2020, 2021, it was still pretty harsh. Like I was going back and forth in and out the country because I was going back to Indonesia, but that was tough because my teacher would always say, you are at a risk of not being able to come back to Japan when you come back to Indonesia. Do you understand these risks? And I'm like, yes. I got lucky because every time I'm coming back, a week after I come back, then they put the rules of like no entry, and I'm like, oh my god,
oh
I'm
my
back in
gosh,
Japan already. And then like some of the other students were like went back to their homelands, China.
Yeah.
They couldn't come back.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because of like restrictions and everything, yeah.
Yeah, because the restrictions are up again. So I got really, really lucky for like the past 2 years of being able to come back and forth.
Oh my gosh, Ray!
I was just always telling my mom like, I'm ready to just online class from Indonesia. It's fine. I mean, that means like I have to wake up a bit earlier for classes, but you know, it's okay. And then I come back, I'm like, oh my god, I'm back. Damn, I'm actually back.
Oh my gosh, I'm happy that like nothing like bad happened with like your program or anything. Like you can still like attend everything like nicely.
It would be funny because like if I actually got stuck in Indonesia, I would be at like a 1 year plus hiatus from streaming. That's the funny thing. I wouldn't be able to stream. I have no setup in Indonesia. Like my setup I built here. So at the best I can do is probably like stream straight from my iPad, but that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, the borders are only open for work. Ray definitely crushed my weeb dreams for Japan. Listen, I'd rather crush it early and so you don't suffer here, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my obligation as someone who lives in Japan.
Oh yeah. Also, I've talked to like friends too that like when they said they did teaching and stuff, they were like, listen, it's not like a weeb thing and everything. Like it's just a place that people like live. Like, but it is there are lots of things that are exciting too about it. But yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting things and a lot of like negative things. Like it's a mixed bag of both. So that's why I usually say like try to find like a short program where you live here for like maybe 3 months, 1 month maybe. Like 3 months is probably the best mark. If you can find something here to like live for 3 months, like very short, then you can have an idea of like what it's like to live in Japan.
Yeah, I could just imagine like it's all the paperwork, like you mentioned that like I always hear people be like, oh, because they're so stuck in the past when it comes to paperwork.
It's so bad. Like when I signed my apartment, I had to sign it on my own. Usually I had like an agent to sign because I didn't understand Japanese, but after I understood Japanese, and if I wanted a better apartment and cheaper, I had to do it myself Because like sometimes Japan still doesn't like to offer apartments to foreigners.
It's
that can't
true.
speak.
Yeah.
This is very true.
You
So
need like
I
a
had to be able to
guarantor
speak.
and like all that stuff.
Yeah, so I had to like do it on my own, and they gave me like an 18 sheet of paper, and they're like, okay, here is all the guidelines, terms, and conditions, but we've already circled the things you only need to read, which is only like a page. And I'm like, what the hell is all these other stuff? So I try to skim read, and it's like obvious stuff with houses and stuff, and I'm like, 18 pages for me to keep, but 1 page for me to read. And it's like a small corner of like the text of like a wall of text, and I'm like, this has to be a joke. And it happens everywhere in the banks and stuff. It's not 18 pages in the bank, but like they always like, okay, right here, sign, and then okay, write another one here and another one here. Oh, you're almost done. You just need to write here, and here. I'm like, I'm not done, am I? What if your Japanese is really bad?
Well, I guess
you'd
you
have
would
to go to like a guarantor, like a person, like someone who sells apartments, like rents apartments to foreigners, but you wouldn't get like the best buys. It will be more expensive. But at least you'll get a place where they won't kick you out.
Apparently, I think it's like a stereotype. They think that foreigners are gonna have like be loud and have parties and I guess stuff like that. I don't know.
Because there's a lot of cases where the foreigners, after they finish living in that apartment, it becomes a dumpster truck.
Like all the time though, or not all the time? Like, because I can't see everybody doing something like that.
Not all the time, but because most of the, for example, like students and workers came from China, they had that impression.
Interesting.
Because the cases, I think the cases I've seen, like the aftermaths of like some people that came from China was really bad. I mean, we had like some like Westerners as well, and like some Indonesians, maybe like not that clean, but like the most cases that really feared people are like from China. And like most of these guarantors, although they speak English, they're usually trying to help people from China to get places here, because it's really bad. I've seen the pictures and then just go like, how much would you have to pay for the damages, you know? I've damaged this apartment in a sense of like like the wallpaper kind of like falls apart sometimes because like I stick something because I needed to stick something, or I pin something to the wall because I needed a place to pin something, because they don't let me like stick tape to the wall, because the wall is the type of wallpaper that if you try to stick something it falls off. That's why they have like the walls are clean so the dust ain't there.
Oh,
you know?
Gosh, so like the wall stuff is like super delicate and everything, and
yeah, it's super delicate, and like it's basically dust proof, so all the dust would fall to the floor so that you can like, you know, vacuum it. Makes sense, but I need to like put something on the wall, so I had to like use a push pin and like blah, on the wall, and that's damaged. So I'm like, okay, I've damaged this place technically, I'll see how much it cost.
Oh no.
That's a fair stereotype for Americans. Maybe use a cork board.
Oh, but then you would have to probably put something to put up the cork board, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you'd have to put up something on the wall for the cork board, and I've used the type of hangers that you stick with like these really powerful like tape. I forgot what it's called, but every now and then it falls when it's humid.
Oh.
So when it's humid, the things on my wall fall. When it's cold, it stays. So I'm like, okay. I think like, to be honest, a push pin is fine. Most of the things I hang are push pin size. So I'm not nailing anything, because like the walls are actually very soft. It's not cement. You just have to push pin, and then you can hang anything. So I push pin all the things, and I don't know, the like Tokyo hands are like, push pin hangers for your walls. I'm like, okay, maybe these are fixable stuff. Damaging, yes, but it's fixable. So I just have to pay a fee.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
We shall see. I mean, I'm moving out next year, so I'm gonna experience everything moving out from Japan.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, yeah.
And I've been living here for like 4 years, almost 5 now. So I'm kind of like, I don't know how to send everything home.
I guess you would have to, think very carefully about the stuff that you would want to send back, right?
Yeah, that's why I've been making trips home, because I keep bringing stuff in my luggage, you know?
Oh, that would make the most sense then. Yeah.
Yeah, but like the plan was like my parents would come every now and then for like a holiday because they like Japan, and they're like, okay, we'll take some stuff home. And I'm like, okay. And then COVID happened. I'm like, okay, so I cut off 2 years of like me bringing stuff home. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, let's see.
Move out from the country? Yes. I'm moving back to Indonesia next year because I'm graduating next year from university.
Yay. Let's see. Okay, wait. Ali has a question. They say, but like, I had to anchor my taller furniture in case there's ever a major earthquake, and that's acceptable here. Is earthquake proofing your apartment not a thing done in Japan, or do you not get to have any furniture more than 2 meters tall? That's a good question, actually, because I wouldn't know.
Luckily, my cabinets, like my wardrobe, is like built in, so it's like wall to wall, like from the bottom of the wall, from the bottom of the floor to the top of the wall, so that doesn't move a lot. All of my stuff are heavy, so even if an earthquake happens, they don't change. Like the other day, we had like a really, really big earthquake.
Yeah.
I think it was in the news, and I was in Indonesia back then, and like my friend's like, Ray, are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay, I'm in Indonesia right now. And they're like, oh shit, right, you're in Indonesia. What are you gonna do with your apartment when you come back? I'm like, I guess it's a gamble. I'm gonna find out when I come back.
Oh, I actually wanted to ask about that because I saw your post about it.
And I went back to Japan, and I'm like, okay, let's figure out what fell. And I looked everywhere like, I don't see anything falling. I think the only thing that fell was like my plushie and like, what was it? Yeah, only my plushie fell.
Oh, okay. So you got lucky then, I guess.
Fine. Yeah, because the earthquake. So newer buildings in Japan, they're built to sway with the earthquake, so that nothing falls. You just feel the sway.
I've heard that. I can't remember how many years, but I hear that they demolish buildings and they redo new buildings too every once in a while.
Yes,
for earthquake purposes and stuff.
Yeah. I nearly forgot how often Japan gets earthquakes. Yeah, like when I came back, my first week back to Japan, I think we had like the entire week was just full of earthquakes, and I'm just like, this is happening a lot. Like I was on stream and I'm like, oh wow, it's an earthquake, and I'm like, there's an earthquake? Wait, oh my god. What do you mean? Don't panic. That's a lot of people. Hi!
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for the raid, girl. How was your stream?
Whoa!
What do you mean no panic? I'm panicking.
Is that?
Yes, panic.
Is that girl DM?
Oh, you were playing Identity? Yes, girl.
Whoa!
Hi, it was good. I'm glad. Hello. Thank you for raiding me. Stop saying don't panic. I'm panicking. We said don't panic a lot. I'm panicking.
You're good. You're good. You're all good, Ray.
Thank you. Oh god, now I don't know what to say because I panicked. Keep calm and drink tea.
Hello, girl DM, fellow Canadian. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently doing art and talking with Tane. Tane is also doing art, a commission on her side of the channel. So,
hello.
Wait, please check out this link to check Tane's work as well right now.
Oh, thank you, Ray.
But yeah, feel free to call me Ray. I am an elf, as you can see. I usually draw art and I play games like Final Fantasy XIV and Rune Factory lately. That's pretty much me. But yeah, thank you for the raid. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. My gosh.
That's a lot of people. Thank you for all the follows.
Wait a minute. What was she playing again?
Identity V.
Oh. Wait, I don't know if I've heard of. Wait, I don't think I've heard of that game.
I've seen girl play with Aqua, and like usually have like new it's that game that has like a variety of characters as well, and like I don't know. The one thing that stands out is that their eyes are like it reminds me of Caroline eyes, like where it's just like a button.
Oh yes, right? I just googled it. It looks interesting. Right? Oh, it does look like that. Oh, this game looks really like
DVD but cooler.
It looks like Tim Burton-esque, kind of, I guess. Or
Thank you for all the follows. All you hear is just Majima. All you just hear is Majima saying thank you. I hope you enjoy that. Because my alert is Majima. All the survivors have unique special powers. Yeah, I think I saw a lot of my Japanese classmates play it like during their like break time in campus, and they're always kind of like playing it like non-stop, and I'm like, damn, they're at it. It's really easy compared to the DVD. Oh, so it's only on mobile? Is it? Oh. It's very dark. Oh.
If it plays like if it plays like Dead by Daylight like that, I like playing Dead by Daylight, so I want to check it out.
Yeah. I'm not really like it's not like my cup of tea like Dead by Daylight, because I don't know, it's fun to see people play it, like it's fun to see their reaction, but when I play it I'm like dead silent. I'm like, okay, my task is this. I'm done. Wait, that's the game.
The thing is, like, I feel like when I play Dead by Daylight, I talk about other things, like, with friends and everything, but then I think I can only play so many rounds. I think there's just something with party games that I'm like, okay, I've played this many rounds, I want to play something else. Yeah.
Man, oh god, I missed a lot of messages.
It's faster pace? It's faster pace? Ooh.
I'm gonna scroll back. Let's see if I missed anything. Okay, most of it is panic. Yes, I panicked. Let's see. There's so much people. There's so much. Okay, they're mostly panic, right? Also, thank you for saying my art looks cool. Thank you.
Ray is a wonderful artist. I love Ray's artwork so much.
Thank you. I like yours too.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. She do be panicking, yes, because like once like I start not being able to like scroll with like time, that's when I worry. Like, oh no, what do you mean I'm not allowed to scroll. But yeah.
It has
anti-camping.
That's good, because I feel like that's the thing for Dead by Daylight that I usually don't like. I don't like it when people just like camp.
Kawaii ni arigatou. All right, I gotta head to bed. It's getting late. Good night. Yeah, good night. Thank you for staying by the stream. Yeah. But I don't know what to say. I should just do what I do, but now I'm kind of like
just do what you do.
Do what I do. Do what I do. Do the thing. What is the thing? I feel like doing the thing is just like I feel is that the thing? Like just I'm just throwing things at maybe out of concern. Because you're amazing at what you do. Thank you. I try.
Ray is amazing. Ray always works very hard, both with like university and like arts and Ray. I was trying to remember at some point, like for our discussion for tonight, utaite stuff.
Oh, yeah. What about it?
Are you looking forward to like doing some more covers soon, or I don't know if you I don't know if you have some plans for Ray covers. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing with my covers. I have like 4 that's recorded. Everything's just waiting on art and video. So
Oh.
until that's done, I can't really do anything.
Okay.
Covers racing. Yeah, I do sing. You can check out. Wait, hold on. Socials. Wait, what is that kanji? すいません、時々なんか漢字読めない。ちょっとなんか難しい漢字を全然覚えてないから。
Oh. Kanji is hard.
Enka. I don't think I've heard that word. Ballad? Oh, that's a new word for me.
Wait, enka, like the music, enka?
Is that I don't know what enka is. That's the first time I've heard about that word.
It's like it's like the genre of like unka singing. Yeah.
So I didn't know that. Thank you. No, I don't sing traditional Japanese. I sing J-pop and J-rock.
I mean that's amazing.
And okay, wow, you're a different person when you sing. I get that a lot. And cause so most okay.
Oh,
Idea
that's
for a
true.
cover? That is enka? Okay. Okay. Oh, I need to write that down.
That's true. The music that Kiryu sings.
I didn't know that was it. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, is Bakamitai also? Wait. No, Bakamitai is considered. It really is enka?
I mean, I guess it could be because it is a ballad, or.
I know. I'm sorry. My brain's not working. My brain's not working. Okay, it's still processing. But yeah, a lot of people say I sound really different when I sing and when I talk. So, I talk like this right now because I'm excited. But usually, if I'm not excited and my sleepy, I would just like go down tone and just like talk like this, and it's just which is like normal. But I usually when I'm excited, I realize my pitch kind of changes. That's one thing. And if I'm singing, I don't know. I can't reach the higher notes. I am practicing for higher notes. But yeah, happens a lot with people. They tap into different parts of their vocal cords when singing. Yeah, I'm at the lower tone for like singing most of the times. But yeah, I'm just waiting for MV so I can release. I am releasing something on the 22nd of May. That's like for sure. That's gonna be like what do you call it? There's gonna be a song. That's for sure. Hopefully it's done by that time. And then for cover songs, I'm kind of like, what you call it? I have one song that I'm covering from Final Fantasy 14. So that one's done mixing. I just have to wait for the art. And then there's one duet that's in tuning right now, so that's also waiting.
Oh my gosh.
There's one artwork that I'm still waiting for. I finished like the recording last year, but the person is really busy, but I don't want to change the artist because they suit the song a lot. So I'm just waiting. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have like 4 songs in my backlog right now that I can't say anything about.
I feel like that's really exciting. So you have like a lot of things planned then, so that's cool.
I do. I'm just waiting for it to come out because usually when it's done, I just announce like the day after. Want to add one more to your backlog? What song are you suggesting? Enka is very good for diaphragm control practice. I used to sing like a lot of Bakamitai back in 2020 when I was still playing Yakuza. Yuga Gotoku. Koto no Hakarma. Are you telling me you want me to sing that with you, Nai? I mean, I'm down. I'm down. Listen, Are you a brain is
malfunctioning? Thank you.
Stop trying to show the world that my brain's
also,
malfunctioning.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see that right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not used to this much people.
It sounds better
I've
during
been, like,
ASMR.
steadily talking with like the same like several people. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, this is chill.
It's all good.
Yeah. You're happy and that's cool. Thank you guys.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm planning a lot of things for my second year of streaming next month. It's gonna be on May 22nd. I drew a new model. I commissioned a lot of personal BGMs. There's a song coming out as well. Second year, yeah. This is gonna May is gonna be my second year of streaming anniversary. So I'm trying to set up a lot of stuff for that day. And yeah, basically fantasy theme. So I'm super excited. Super excited.
It's always nice to put out new stuff and everything. Yay!
I know. I should probably show you something. Hold on. I'm gonna show Tanya something in private.
My eyes only. Are you jealous, everyone? No.
Hold on, let me find it. Where was it? Wait, wasn't this one? This one? This one? This one? No, I think was it a screenshot? I know I had a screenshot of it. My brain is it's processing so slow. Where is it? What was my brain? My brain! I just okay. It functioned for a bit. Oh my god! Oh, thank you for the bits. Wait. Okay. I think I just have to scroll up and I'll find it. Image. Oh yeah, there it is. Wait, is it? Do I just jump to this? Copy a link. Oh, this. I have this. I have this ready behind the scenes.
Ooh, let's see. Oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous and very exciting.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the same day. That should be on the same day. So on May 23rd, there's a lot of things. Yeah,
you are gonna be in for an eyeful, everyone.
They're talking secrets. Yeah, I gotta talk secrets. You know. keep the audience kind of oh, maybe I should come at 20 on the 22nd.
Exactly. So you will be all surprised to see what then you're gonna see.
Yeah. The only thing that you can see right now is just my design, which is on Twitter. But it's not even on my pinned post anymore, so you gotta scroll. Yeah.
So you said it's May 22nd, right?
May 22nd for me, so it should be May 21st.
Oh, that's true. It will be the 21st. Oh, depending on the time, I guess. Yes. Yeah.
But I'm thinking of when to start streaming.
Oh.
That's the thing.
I find that I found that for special announcements and stuff, I feel like it's always good to stream whenever is your schedule, I think, because then people are most used to it, I think. But
True. What day is this 22nd? I just forgot that I didn't check. 22nd.
that is a good question, actually.
Oh, it's on a Sunday. I'm fine. I can stream it anytime.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic. I can stream it anytime.
Oh yeah,
Japanese commercial for
Oh, yeah.
Japanese commercial for Resident Evil 8 had Enka parody sung by original artists. Oh, they don't have to be secrets. Don't let the secrets eat you up inside. Let the truth be free. But if I don't build it up, then as what people usually try to find these days, and on the VTuber community, clout. Just kidding. I don't really need it. I don't really need it. I just like keeping surprises, to be honest. And
clout.
Yeah, people with that clout. I don't know. People really love up, Cloud. I just want it to be like on the day so that it's special for me because like
Yeah.
it's 2 years. That's for me.
Exactly. Like as long as it's like special for you and like that's what matters. Yeah.
Yeah, because if I release it now, then that's not special for like my second year of anniversary. Like, damn, I've been streaming for 2 years. Not every day, not so consistently because I had a break. But that means it gives me like a motivation. Like I can do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are funny. Thank you. Thank you for calling me funny.
Yay.
Cloud. Now I talked again too much and I forgot that I'm supposed to be drawing.
It's okay. It be like that.
It really be like that. Oh, save progress. Thank you. Oh man, I didn't do anything to the point that I actually don't need to save. It's kind of bad.
Oh, I mean,
that's when you know you're not progressing, when like you try to play, like press the save button, but nothing happens, and I'm like, uh-oh.
But you know what? As long as it did save, then that is also good.
That is true. RIP points. It's okay. I did something and saved. At least you're able to keep a secret. There are some VTubers that they want to keep a secret and reveal it in the 10 minutes.
That is true, actually.
It's really hard. Like, advertising in the VTuber community is really hard because, like, you need to give a teaser, you need to give a bait so that people are interested to see what happens next. But if you put too much, then they don't need to come and visit and see you anymore. You can't really show all your like arsenal and be like, okay, you saw the preview, this is what I'm capable of. But if you show like, this is the preview and then this is like zero context of what I'm capable of, then people will just be like, oh, okay, that's just a cool model.
I feel like
it's gotta be a whole package.
I feel like it's so hard. I feel like we're all trying in our own way.
Yeah, it's really hard because like you're trying to make sure that like, because like picking up like the VTuber thing, you kind of take up the role of an entertainer.
Yeah,
which is really hard, and it's not for everyone. Like I feel like I entertain better if I have like friends around me, but if it's just me on my own, sometimes I can't entertain because I know the dynamics between me and a person, but I don't know the dynamics between me and my audience because they're built with different people, and I'm the type that needs to get personal to understand what to say and make joke around. So
yeah,
that's why I prefer to like usually draw with friends, because that's when like apparently my funny side comes out for people. Like, damn, you're so funny. And I'm like, not on stream though. I don't think I'm that funny on stream. It has to be with people.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's, I guess, like a little bit all over the place for me. Like I love to do stuff with friends and everything, and I think it depends on like what certain games have to offer, or like some things to there's always like some stuff to like play up and everything. And yeah. But yeah,
wait,
I do.
I only made the.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, I do feel like, yeah, when it comes to VTuber community stuff, everything moves very fast paced though.
It is very fast paced. I've only made the bones armature for an entire 3D VTube model. Then forgot to save.
Please, gosh.
Please save, auto save, and stuff like that. It's not even just that. Sometimes VTuber gets so excited they don't even want to keep it a secret or try to hide it. I must say it now, cause it's easier to like let it out and feel relief. But then you it's kind of like, how do you say it? It's kind of like it's kind of like if you drink alcohol. It tastes good the first 1 hour, the first instance you take a shot. The next 5 hours you're gonna be in hell. Like if you take too much shots.
I feel like it's probably kind of like a dopamine or like a serotonin rush, I guess. Like some people get, because I know that some people do reveal like models and assets and overlays and things early. Sometimes, not always. Because they're very excited to show something that they've like worked on or collaborated with somebody, and yeah.
Oh, what's your take on like, for example, very, very new like VTubers like pre-debut that put these kind of like, if you retweet and like a certain amount, I will reveal part of my model.
That's a thing. I'm rather half and half with it. I think they would have to do maybe not a gimmick, but something to make it more exciting other than like a retweet reveal. I actually have an idea for mine that's not kind of just straight up like a oh, retweet this kind of thing. I'm trying to think of something a little bit more outside the box, I guess. Hi, Joel. Hi, Joel.
It's been a while.
Mwah.
2 servings of spicy bulldog. See, I don't like to torture myself. Thank you very much.
You don't want to be a masochist?
No. What do you mean I need to eat spicy things to be a masochist? Drawing art is already a masochist.
That is true. Yes, we suffer for the art. Yeah.
Looks at time zones. You know, sometimes, Joel, when I'm about to sleep, you start streaming, and I'm like,
I know, like, when
no, I can't keep my eyes open.
I know when Joel streams, I've been able to like catch them like initially, but then like now that I'm back at work and everything, I nap as soon as I get home, and I feel bad because I'm like, oh, I have to nap when I get home.
Oh man!
Don't get tired after work, everyone.
Ever since I stopped drawing my spine as real line, oh, my hand stopped shaking and my brain is clear. You know, that's good. I don't. You know, as long as your health is better, you know, and
True.
Maybe you can come back to drawing like time to time, but you know, health is number one. No? Is that a joke? What do you mean? I thought you were being
He's memeing. He's memeing. He gotcha. He gotcha. He's like, he's like ever since I stopped drawing, my skin has cleared up and my day has been improved. Or not.
I'm so oblivious. Because art fucks you up. It's so true though. Like if I like the 6 months I didn't really draw, I didn't have back pains.
Oh yeah, God, I feel the back pain.
And now that I'm drawing like constantly again, and I'm just like, oh my god, 3 hours in, my back is in pain. Well, guys, it's time to end the stream. I'm gonna take a rest in my bed, and I just knock out for like 4 hours because I'm tired. That's usually what happens after like I draw. I just knock out for 4 hours, and then like I wake up and like, oh, it's nighttime. Local VTuber believes everything she's told. I tend to believe, like, if you're like someone random, I don't usually believe, but if it's like people I know and they say something like, is it true? And they're like, no, Ray, no, you sweet summer child, no. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm hip with the Gen Zers. I know when you're memeing. No.
Now my hands hurt because I hold my phone up for 8. Okay, that's true though. Ray, I'm incredibly sexy. You should believe in me.
Joel, you're coming on to Ray too hard. You have to listen. This is Ray. May I please kiss you on your hand, milady?
Okay. I have the worst reactions when people are like that. I'm like, what do I say? What do I say? I have the worst reactions. I don't know what to say. I'm not a prince. I'm rough and real. I don't like princesses. Oh god. I don't know. I'm not a princess. I don't like prince. Prince are fake.
Oh gosh, I don't know if this is on my end, but I think your Discord went all like robot-y for me.
Oh no! Am I still robotic?
Wait, just
Am I robotic?
Oh.
Is it robotic?
I think we might have to disconnect from the call and recall. Maybe just.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay. Let's see.
Is it okay?
Oh, you're better. Oh, you're better. Yeah.
What?
Ray, you got so excited. You got
stuff could happen.
You got
in, like private calls.
You got so excited. You turned into Beep Boop.
I guess that happens. It makes me wonder how you are friends with girl DM. 60% of what the cat girl says is sass and sarcasm, but that's why she was. actually, how did it start? Thank you for the follow. How did it start? I think I saw like girl like on Twitter, and then I followed, and then she followed back, and then I saw her stream, and then like I think she saw my stream, and then I know that girl hanged around with X a lot. Like if I see X streaming, there's also a girl. So like it's kind of like from interactions of like in another person's stream, and then eventually it's kind of like her vibing.
That's what usually tends to happen, I guess. Yeah.
It happens. To be honest, the best place to hang out with is actually like an art streamer, because they want to interact with you, and then you interact with them, and then you interact with the other people because you're talking about the same topic.
And it's a cycle.
It's a cycle, really. I feel like all the people I've met in like Twitch are basically like in some shape or form are art people, and that's how I usually talk with them.
Yeah.
And that's like the fun part. That's really the fun part.
I think it's nice that a lot of us can connect that way. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot how did I meet Joel? I think Joel was it? Ow. I think Joel was from Andy. I think Joel was from Andy. I'm like, damn. He's wild.
Wow.
That's my first impression, like, wow.
What a wild.
Oh
my gosh, Joel, Maid's Gone Wild. Is that you?
Maid's Gone Wild. That's like a proper hashtag. Thank you, Pashe. Thank you, everyone, for the follows. I'm sorry, I'm like, my brain's kind of fried, so I'm like,
no,
I can't.
You all good.
I miss Andy. Andy doesn't stream anymore. He's online on Discord though, but like he doesn't stream anymore. He still does art though. But if you actually call him up to like stream or like to call, he would call. No, Tanya, Maid's gone. I take the money and leave. Oh my god. You take the money and leave, to be honest. Like if you can take money and leave without like getting like caught red-handed and just save, that's pretty cool. Not supporting theft, okay? Robberies is bad because you get caught, but like, you know.
Wow, Joel, you found a new meta. Oh my god.
The new meta.
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm distracted. My brain's not letting me draw. Ray supporting theft confirmed. Okay, listen. It's only theft if you get caught.
Whoa.
Technically that's like what a lot of people like who steal things on the internet think. Like, oh, I can just steal this person's art. I'm not stealing unless I get caught. So when they get caught, then they get called like a
Thank you so much for gifting, Big Daddy. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
That's the
Thank
mindset.
you.
If you're not caught, then nobody knows that you're a thief. But if you get caught, then you are a thief.
Actually, funny thing, I guess because we're on that topic, there was this one game that I played called Night in the Woods, and it made me highly uncomfortable because the game forces you to like the game forces you to shoplift, and I was like, I do not want to do this, but the game is making me do it because of the narrative structure. I'm a good succubus, everyone. I'm a good girl.
Yeah. I always get worried, and like I feel like I've tried playing GTA because like someone was curious of like how I would play GTA. I'm like, okay, I'll play GTA, and then I played GTA. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm fine. I'm just gonna walk around, and then I didn't know what buttons to click, and then I accidentally like harmed a lady, and everyone ran away, and I'm like, wait, I was trying
accidentally.
I didn't know the I didn't know the buttons, and I'm like, oh no, I don't like this. And then like there's, you know, like those missions of like you need to like rob the store, like whatever the store, like you need to like knock some sense or like blah blah blah. And I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to like assault someone in this game? It makes me concerned. So I haven't played it again, but like in a sense, I understand why people find it liberating sometimes to play games where you do things that aren't accepted in the society we live. You know,
it's very cathartic, I'd say, for like.
It's so weird. Murder, no, the murder stuff.
Murder.
I don't even think about it because, like, you know, technically, like if you play FPS games, that's always like a life killed, you know. But that I've kind of like put away my emotions for that. So like, no, it's fine. It's just data, you know. But like, I mean, like if you play like Hitman.
Oh yes.
That has like assassinations attempt, and like the thinking process of like how do you conduct it cleanly, or how do you like stage the stuff, that's fun. But like, yes, that it's interesting to like go into the mindset thought process of doing it, because like if you just kind of like, you know, oh, we have a target to assassinate and you just assassinate normally, that's kind of boring. That ruins the entire game.
It's a process. It's an art form of assassination.
Technically, yes, but never do that in real life. You know, only in video games you're allowed to do this. Never bring it to in real life. If you bring it into real life, remember that today Raelaveire did not say anything. I am merely speaking about games. My words are not to be taken. Don't take my words. Okay, good. And watch this get clip out. Don't clip this out of context, please. I don't want to get in trouble. What if I end up in what if the thing that was not supposed to happen appears? I appear in like a VTuber drama channel. Horrible.
The latest on the VTuber news, Ray advocates for theft and Grand Theft Auto.
No!
Next
I'm a good elf. Save the way.
Next on Channel 4.
Oh my god. Man. Oh my god. I like how the person who just followed me now is called Grievous Elf. Hello.
Aw.
Drama Alert and T-Spilled. No, those. Oh god, I haven't heard those channels in so long.
That's like the no part of the internet.
That's the no part of the internet.
We don't need VTuber drama alert.
No.
Oh god.
The absolute worst timeline. Oh, I think I'm getting close to the time where I actually have to stop streaming because I have university.
That's I was having a lot of fun with you that I didn't even notice like when time.
I know. I was like, I'm having fun, and I'm like, oh, I have a notification on my phone. What? It's this time already? Oh god. Yeah. So this was actually not supposed to be like a long stream because like Tane has work in the morning and I have like afternoon classes and it's offline. That's why I'm like, I can't just stay here until like 5 minutes before my class, and I have to actually get out of my room. Horrible thought.
Oh my gosh. I'm really happy that we got to spend time with each other. I know that like when we were first like I don't know, doing stuff in the VTuber community, like we were always like so busy and everything. And,
I know. I'm just glad that we can talk and like just hang out like this. It's been on my mind like ever since like you actually asked and stuff. I'm like, ah. Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm looking forward to doing more of this. We can have like some more doodle dates, drawing dates.
Yeah. And drag Emu next time as well.
Yes, that is true. We can have like a Oh, I was gonna say a threesome, but like I don't know.
It's appropriate. The joke was appropriate. You know, it was at the brink of the moment. It was at proper time.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh my gosh! Yay! I'm happy we got to do this, Ray.
I'm happy too. I guess. Speaking of Emu, she's streaming. Maybe I should read Emu.
Oh, okay. Do you want to do a double raid?
Sure,
we can. I guess maybe also on brand. We can DP Emu right now.
Wait, what's DP?
Do you want me to? It means double penetration.
Oh, I did not know that.
There we go. It's educational. DP Ray.
I didn't know that. Okay, now nobody can like kind of fool me with that like abbreviation. No one can fool me with that abbreviation. I've learned.
See, there we go. See, listen, I can explain things in a very educational way.
Because like it's worse if like you learn something after someone kind of like traps you into a situation where you had to learn it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so yeah, we can I'm not gonna say it, but we can rate it. Okay, let me I'm gonna set. Are you good to rate now?
Yeah,
here.
like
Okay, I'm just gonna like type the raid thing, right?
Teaching English as per the lore. Exactly, Lint. Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for accompanying me and Tane. I'll make sure to have like a longer stream next time, but like probably not on a Thursday because I did not know I was gonna get like afternoon classes. Probably on a different day so that we can just like talk longer and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even if we wanted to do like a weekend or something too.
Weekend is great too.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy. I'm like smiling like ear to ear.
Yeah,
Yay.
me too. I'm also very happy. So yeah, thank you everyone, and I will see you guys. Oh, when do I stream again? Hold on. Friday. I stream tomorrow.
Let's go.
I stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. JST my time.
And
so if you want to see the schedule, you can check my Twitter. It's on the pinned, and I made sure to like convert the time. I think it's on the PDT and EDT. I don't know if it's already EST and PST now. I don't know. Y'all have two forms. It's kind of confusing. I function in JST and JMT plus 9. So yeah.
And and I'm Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. Woo! Let's go.
Woo! Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put you guys on the end screen. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.
Okay, I'm done from my...
And we are off.